Living in fear and give me the truth. And you can keep living your life a whole lie. I want the truth. I'm not afraid, I want the truth. Cause I'm finna play, I want the truth. And you can continue living your life a lie.
Wake up. Yeah, it's tough, man. Yeah, it's time for introspection and reflection. You know what I'm talking about? Get me out. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on tomorrow. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on tomorrow. Just yesterday I spoke to chat about why Black Lives Matter around the table with executives on health business.
You're here with us, so what's the fuss? I mean, those things are gone. Don't get me wrong. Keep holding on. Why?
I nearly choked, so surreal, I'm in teal. Gather my thoughts, suppressing feels, calm expression, cause the stress kills. Self-awareness is my power as I keep it real. It's the open wound, most will never seek to heal. I don't profess, I just confess, this my personal guilt. Until my color don't matter, you can't express on what I feel. Past years, we seen with Black Americans a deal. Names change, but the circumstances still the same. Whether it's Martin, Brown, Arbery, or Floyd, it paints a view on being American. The black men and boys try to speak in positive ways to my son, but I'm annoyed. Can let him see me overcome, reverting ways of self-destroy. Time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on tomorrow. Time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on tomorrow. Despite politics, we all believe in basic humanity. We can agree on civil shit, it's the structures you can't see, that's privilege. Ability to walk with community. Never have concern on how your children live and learn. Bust my ass over the years, blazed a path for me to burn. Always knew that money talks and better circles the more you earn. Kept it quiet on the low, accumulated skills to grow. Somehow, someday, I told myself my purpose was show. No looking back, but won't forget I'm not a hypocrite. When I was young, this shit was dumb, I was a ticking time bomb. Picked up a hustle from the streets most people run from. By 16, I'm a martyr, quit and murder from an argument. Still tight, kinda life from what I see, that's what I be. Can't escape what's all around me, learn to swim before it drown me. Couple of G's looked at family, started making something greater. Took some time to walk through life cause all the structure's made up. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on tomorrow. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on tomorrow. Until this peace, you gon' sleep, people die in these streets. Every day, if not week, pull my liquor before I speak. So they spirits sit with me, know my team get me. If I can't express when they hit me, why this gift with me? So much is spoken yet unheard, I contemplate what it deserves. Choice of words too important for exposed nerves. Black lives matter, we can agree on nouns and verbs. Matter of fact, let's start with that, change amendments first. Then watch our structures fall. It's the middle ones that shackle us all. Oppressed oppressors, we all searching justice. Got concerns on what you lose, I got concerns on right to choose. I still tie my laces how you tie your shoes. I appreciate you been listening, but it's time to move with new rules and better tools to educate the fools. I know it's hard to play with change when you create the game. It's like a winner saying, I know it hurts, don't lose the game. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersed in on the side, we may settle on tomorrow. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersed in on the side, we may settle on tomorrow. Wake up.
I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, should've checked, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ooh, ooh. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, should've checked, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death. Yo, ego's explosive, y'all about to get cooked, we in this bitch roasted. Are you the same when you did with the most? They roll it with rollers, but we ain't just coasted. Woke up at sex for breakfast, more on time and less on lessons. Was once the type to question questions, same table, but the checks is separate. My fault, G, you said it was cool. I fucked up inside, Mexican food, face two to be bright, like helping the school. You ducking the float till you fell in the pool. Since when is it being a feeling so cool? You don't even do what you tell us you do. I got this bag, no mailing it through. These demons tell me I'm a hell of a dude. Can't rush your key, man, it's all about time and disorder some ways, but I'm already flying. This is just me when I'm not really trying. I take a top off and she don't even mind it. I make a hit and just sit and rewind it. Like I give a shit about how you define it. We got some affairs many miles away, so all that chuck shit is just child's play. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, should've checked, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ooh, ooh. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, should've checked, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, hey.
Pull up, talking shit, I know she bout to suck my dick, extend over with the clip. Hit a bitch, hit a lick, she blowing bubbles with her lips, she blowing O's with her spit. She love it when I hit it quick, and if I like her, I slow it down. She know what time it is every time I come around. Yeah, she gets wet like a puddle in the ground. All she want is sex, but she'll lay a bitch down. Over Maury, baby, she call me Big Daddy now. I don't know what they hating on us for. These niggas ain't got shit on us, no. Hold a gun like I'm rich, back daddy, talking slick, back at it on my dick, big face on my wrist. Oh, oh.
I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, should've checked, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ooh, ooh. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, should've checked, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, hey.
Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Nigga work with a dog collar. How the fuck I'm supposed to raise from the ghetto if the pay little? Every man that I know got a plan. Every man that I know work for the man. Speak for me and breathe air you breathe. So I know I got something to achieve. In the mind of a state, give a fuck on what it take. I'm a millionaire, billionaire. See you when I get there. For now, let's grind in the ghetto state of mind. Put the pedal to the floor, I got a steep hill to climb. That money on my mind. Gamble everything of mine. Rather be broke broke than to live with a yoke. Nowadays, people slave for a little bit of hope. Guess I better ball hard, spit a bar, sell dope. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, what it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer, cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, what it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. What it take for a real nigga get a break? Made a contribution, fuck retribution. Laid a foundation, still motherfucker hate. Rather see a nigga broken, see him elevate. Know if you made it through, now contemplate what I'm here for. Appearance of the Jim Crow, probably just mockery, jokes and hypocrisy. Take a stand and the folks on top of me. Call a guard, come fast with security. They pounce hard and wanna press charge. Made a little progress and I'm still under stress, so a little bit of change. But the attitude's the same, like I'm back in the hood with a Glock and I'm good. Sabotage myself, I don't need no help. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, what it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer, cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, what it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Give me that ride on the backside, in the limelight. This my time, right? Should I see through it? Put heat to it, let the time pass, never speak to it. Who would I be? To stay silent is calamity, so I came to speak. Got a million man strong with a right to bear arms. All it take is a song, play the shit in a song. Super grip on my phone, got the video and drone. Catch a glimpse of the ruckus is the movement and push. Nigga tired of being pushed. Now police in the streets with the riot getting heat. Rubber bullets in the shield just to make us know the feel. One shot, one kill, nigga dead in the street, cause the bullet was for real. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, what it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer, cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, what it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake.
Creeping through the night, I know what you like. How I live my life, had to roll the dice. She won't spend the night, but I can't make her wise. Only met her once, let me fuck her twice. Creeping through the night, I know what you like. How I live my life, had to roll the dice. She won't spend the night, but I can't make her wise. Only met her once, let me fuck her twice. Through the night, creeping through the night, through the night, creeping through the night, creeping through the night, creeping. Hey. My cold as ice, flow like Dolomite. This no one-on-one, bitch, I ball like mine. I just thought that bitch that you just made your wife. Never trust the internet, that shit do your trife. And I'm focused on that shit that help me sleep at night. I be wishing you were here, but you were always right. Blew up overnight, I guess you want me right, but you don't know me right, but you don't show me right. Still creeping through the night, you cool as when the breeze, it ain't winning time. Girl, are you still on me? I just need some peace of mind. Creeping through the night, I know what you like. How I live my life, had to roll the dice. She won't spend the night, but I can't make her wise. Only met her once, let me fuck her twice. Creeping through the night, I know what you like. How I live my life, had to roll the dice. She won't spend the night, but I can't make her wise. Only met her once, let me fuck her twice. through the night, creeping through the night, creeping through the night, creeping through the night, creeping.
You ever had somebody you really like? I mean like really, really like? But you're not sure if they feeling you? This is one of these scenarios. You know, like boy meets girl, this whole coming of age thing. The girl, you got it, bring your friends too. We can get lit too, show you what I can do, but I can't dance, just playing. I'm about to have Atlanta streets blazing when I come through, man, this for bank too. Hey, I crank like high colors from the most side. D-Cat the bank kid, man, they go wild. Remember thinking to myself like this go time. Can't I see what I'm rocking? Yeah, that's all the time. Yeah, I've been in my groove. Tito is the truth. If you ain't down there, I don't know you. Sticking to the script, it is what it is. Heating up this year, get ready for the kid. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on the floor, so I won the game, man. King Tito, baby, and I'm front of A-man. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on them floor, so I won the game, man. King Tito, baby, and I'm front of A-man.
So, Zay, boy, you went too crazy. Hey, okay now. My favorite collect green. Should've went that bastard. After get drunk, gotta go to marriage. Started getting money, now them bitches staring. All them different colors, they wonder what I'm wearing. Now a nigga styling, somewhere on the island. Cousin backing out 10K, why you wildin'? You say you want problems, I say I want violence. He ain't no better, he ain't had no guidance. Somebody better tell little boy something. He ain't got it on him while that little boy frontin'. Boy, we them boys on your block, Andre Drummond. I ain't from the 860, but I'm dumbin'. Fuck ready with, I ain't fucking with it. Rep with Young Thug. Count digits, I ain't gotta talk about it cause you know I did it. Why a nigga always wanna know how you live and rubber pom pom, chopper hit your body, now you done. She say I'm the one, hotter than the sun. All you need is stars, always need a funds, running with the team, but it's a one-on-one. Yeah, they hate us cause we up now. Hey, for that bitch, just some uptown. New wrist need a bust down. She in love, that's what's up now. She say why we always beefing Freddie Jason. I'm looking at these niggas and me, we are not adjacent. Got a blunt for the truth, but I gotta face it. Even if I'm in love, that I won't chase it. No, stuck to the money while they stuck to the base. You winning, so just over entertainment. I'm still 10 toes, nothing to play with. Same game, if it ain't broke, don't break.
I told my daughter if you wanna rap, then rap, but I think you should be a princess. I told her boyfriend if he gon' cap, then cap. And he can get his chin check. I told my chauffeur to make a left. Tell the cops don't put me over, I ain't taking that breath. No, I'm not getting out the car, I ain't showing you shit. And no, I ain't taking them steps, cause I know I'm gonna be under arrest. Cause I'm high as fuck, I just lit it up. Plus I got call up my wife, tell her come get the car. And she gon' see the bitch in my trunk. Whole lot of money, I stack all the 20s. I burn through the ones, I get what I want. Spend all the 50s, I pass out the 100s. I swear on my mama, my comma will come. That's because all of the commas I front. I like my money with commas in front. I like my bitch with a thong up her butt and her natural hair like she Lauren or something. I like my chips in the ruffles with onions. I like my bricks in the duffel with butter. I like the Glocks on the table, the pumps in the closet, and I like the dope in the oven. I like my hoe when they naked. I fuck them so reckless, and then I'm gonna come on her stomach. Hold up. Fuck happened to the beat, bro?
Hey, bro, that's cool and all, but weren't you supposed to be dissing Chess?
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that little nigga. All right, let's get it. Cake life, I ain't even make no diss track. Why you got my name in them shit raps? Oh, cause your honor so relevant, big fat. Nigga, I blow your motherfucking head off your shoulder and leave it on your front porch gift wrap. Leave no prints, don't leave no stench. Now the feds come through like it must be a mishap. Big facts, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You got the wrong nigga out of this class. Better give all that shit to them other little niggas over here, cause you won't get your shit back. I got 2 Glock 9s and they both got 30s all black and the rest still mismatched. Running your house with a 30 in the gym bag. Now you got a new house, guys like Sinbad. Big facts, fuck is you from? All you gonna see is attacking the drum. All we gonna leave is a mess when we come. You just gonna see me and Rex with a gun. You just gonna see my index and my thumb. You just gonna see a suppressor that run. All you gonna hear is a pop pop followed by dot pop, then another pop pop, then another pop pop rum. I'm the little bitch, I'm the #1 stunner. You talk all that shit, I'm gonna handle your plumbing. Had smack at your funeral, reading the statement like Dilly departed. My #1 gunner, don't fuck with me, stupid. This ain't what you wanna. I get on my knees and I pray for a bust it. The Heavenly Father, I wish that he would. Then I blow the cake on them suckers. I call her Rex for the pies and the chicken. I call her Mook, get on live with the bitches. He let me know by surprise where you living. I be at your door like, how, who is it? Mama like Raekwon, can't have visits. I be like, damn, how old the little nigga? She like, damn, that's a grown little nigga, then blam. Now you live alone, little nigga. We hide them bitches to find where you living. No ties, no printers, no wires, no witness. No time for religion. My niggas is atheists. Remington shoot with 100 for radius. I got to drop right to where your location is. I drop a op like he entered the matrix. And all of that violence, your honor was made for it. Everybody smelling like bacon bits. I ain't got time for no hand shit. Had to just break a brick and give it back to the gang. You do $1 million, I'm worth about $1 million. I promise you, nigga, this shit ain't the same. You call up Tay, I can sting the ball. This is the difference I'm trying to explain. Your best friend balance, bitch, this weekend, and my best friend in the All-Star game. We not the same. 15 racks in the book bag, nigga, this pocket change. We not the same. Just gave Mook the SK, looking like a stock exchange, but we not the same. I ain't even about to finish that shit. Hey, Chess, give me 35. Give me 35.
I ain't gonna hurt myself.
Chess, Rock, Osh, Lux. Rock again, Oss again, Lux again, Verb, DNA, GC, Eddie at Treachy. Shine, you my brother. Much love, you already know. DNA, you dead, man. Mickey Facts, Josh.
My bad, y'all. My bad. Woo! Woo!
What's going on? Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast, 7/31/2022. The podcast where you come for gaming news, modding news, hell, all types of things. Joshua Drake. Yo, my man Joshua Drake. Hold up. Hold up. I'm going to give this segment. I don't care what y'all say. Cheers to Joshua Drake. $5 donation. I saw the 99 cents, sir. You showing out. I agree. Chelsea, let's put that up. Put that up here. You showing out, sir. You showing out. $6 already. I ain't even getting to the topics. Joshua Drake showing love.
Can you dig it, sucker?
I can dig it. Talk to him. We're going to get into some good shit. Take this shot for you, man. I'm already. Hey, I ain't drink nothing all day. And I don't know, man. Ooh, this shot. Patron, if y'all don't know, you know, let's get a good look at the bottle. Okay. I don't even like Patron. I'm not a Patron guy. For all those out there watching, not a Patron guy, okay? You see, it's a little bit. It looks like I'm a Patron guy by how empty this bottle is. But it has been through a lot of different episodes here. But yes, let's get into it. Cheers. Woo! What the hell, man? Yo, I got to get something better. I got to talk. I'm going to talk to the bartender staff. It's been rough. It's been a lot of these. You know what I mean? I'm losing chest hair every time I drink that. Oh, my God. Terrible. We got so much to talk about. Okay. Joshua Drake, I can't thank you enough for the donation. And shout out everybody. Okay. I can't just give Joshua Drake the props. We got to shout out Magnus. My man Magnus always coming through. My man Joe, hardest working man in show business. My man Joe. Shout out Shane, Cockburn. When you come to the States, I'm here. It's other people too that when you come to the States, Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast, we are down. Holla at your boy. Okay. Chelsea Sway. Shout out to you. Represent the lady. You got to do it just like that. Lady. That's what I'm talking about. Joshua Drake. I ate that grilled pork chops. Don't start, man. Come on, man. We just started. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I don't want to slow anything down. I got so much to talk about. This is a steaming hot episode. So much deep history, other YouTube channels, other developers, a lot of people involved in the topics today. So before we get into it, I just want to say shout out to my dad. My dad just went through COVID. Mom's dealt with it like a beast. Mom's ran through COVID straightforward. Get out of my way, shit. Ran through COVID. But Pops, man, I feel him. But he's doing better. They got the medicine now. They give you. I guess it's like 5 days. You pop it in there, I don't know what happened, but shout out to Pops, Go ahead and give you a couple, I don't know if that's proper to give your Pop some gunshots. Is that? My dad don't get down like that. He old school. He don't even like rap. Be like, Dad. There you go, Dad. Shots. My man Red Ghost. What's up? Yo, like up. First of all, if y'all don't know, my man Red Ghost got the YouTube channel as well popping. We a family. Family. We keep it all a circle. Y'all better make sure to check Red Ghost out, especially if you love Grand Theft Auto, because hell, everybody who's played a game should have played Grand Theft Auto at some point. If you haven't, what the hell are you doing? Right? Okay. So now with that out the way, let's go ahead. I already took the shot, but I feel like it's early on, so I'm pretty good. Let's go ahead and start with the images and swing it around. Oh, man. Woo. Y'all see it, man. Let's do it. Let's start taking some of this stuff down. Let's get to it, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, for those who do not know, Nintendo has been on a rampage on anybody they want to Forget if it's about their products, anything. We passed that. It's been proven. Fans can do great work and help sell their products, and they don't give a shit. Give me that DMCA. Bow. Wow. Go on. It's really like that. So, for all those in the Nintendo Switch homebrew community, hell, some people say, just be honest, just say the pirates, because the pirates are the ones who want the SIG patches. It's partly true. It's partly true. But we don't give a damn. Here at Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast, we love everybody the same. So the community was hit hard when the SIG patches were DMCA. Now, for those who do not know what SIG patches are, and especially a lot of viewers, I don't have, for those who do not know, my channel started growing with a lot of Nintendo Switch videos. So even as you're listening to the gaming podcast, wherever you're listening to, you might not know about Nintendo Switch, modding, anything. But I'm here to bring it to you in the best light to get you to understand, right? That's what I'm here for. I'm like the mediator, the dude in the middle, right? So, iTotalJustice SIG patches were DMCA'd. SIG patches are used, and correct me if I'm wrong. Let me go to chat too, because I want y'all to bust me out. I don't really want y'all to bust me out, but let me know, okay? And micro game. Damn, I shouldn't look at the chat. That's why I don't look at the chat. But SIG patches are used to install unauthorized NSP files. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. NSP files are used as Nintendo installation packages to install on Nintendo Switch for whatever game it may be, whatever. And it's gotten past games. They're able to have smaller formats, which I think is NSZ. They can compress everything. You can have updates, DLC, a lot of other things in there, which from the beginning has been a big issue. I think even Sires has, I know Nintendo went through that atmosphere code with a fine-tooth comb. And I guarantee you they didn't find nothing. Hell, Sires, are you a lawyer? Because, sir, wow, you didn't even make a mistake. Whew. But those SIG patches, they on the ass. Let me go to it. Let me just, I like to pop in some of the chat. There we go. The DMCA on SIG patches is useless. They'll just be hosted in different places. Talk to them! That's the truth. The truth of the matter is the SIG patches will be hosted somewhere else. Hell, let's talk about where they're probably hosted now, shall we? What the hell? We're already talking about it. I'm sure I got a folder here with a lot of information, being that I got a podcast live. Hell, I want to take another shot. No, let me stop. I need to calm down. I got to savor that throughout the show, guys, okay? As long as the chest hairs are falling and I'm drinking this terrible fucking beverage. Okay, so let's do this. I want to take y'all through the whole entire thing. So I don't want to just get you directly to, because see, you don't understand the story, the history, right? Right? So I have to break it down to you. So let me break down the history to you. Okay? When this went down, I had everybody hitting me up. I got every message from every corner, and hell, I'm going to just let y'all know, I was out of town, but I got the messages, from different, I can't say, 2 days before all the other posts on GBA Temp and everything. So it's been down. It's been DMCA. That ain't nothing new. Okay? But the word took a bit to get around. So it got around. Everybody said, oh, the sky is falling. Oh my God. And I feel them. Because if you're playing a game and all of a sudden, let's say you rocking and then everything stopped working, you trying to, I feel you. You want your system to work how you want it to. But guess what? These will be hosted other places. Before we talk about what possible places they may be hosted already, let's go ahead and just cover the GBA Temp article. Because GBA Temp, shout out to GBA Temp. You know why? Because GBA Temp keep it real. They don't care about you. They hated Team Executor. Everybody there, if you was Team Executor, they as soon as you walked in the door, but they let you walk in. That's the thing. See, it wasn't like that. Wasn't like they wouldn't let you walk in. They just spit on your shoes before you walked in. Let you know you're scum. You're the bottom of the earth, but welcome. Okay, that's respect. I like that. They didn't just kick you out. They could have said, "Come on in. Go over there to the corner." Right. So let's go ahead and pull it up on screen. Hope I get this right. Hope I don't be screwing it up. Let me get the chat too. All right, bam. There we go. Okay, I think I'm good. I got the chat up. I think I'm rocking. Let me put this up. Let me put the topic back up for those who do not know. Yes, iTotalJustice Nintendo Switch SIG patches GitHub has been removed to a DMCA. Damn. Yo, hold up. I'm gonna pull this up. Let me pull this up too. I want to see if I could actually pull up that page. I want to see if the DMCA message is up there, just sitting there. You know, I'm sure it's up there, right? It's got to be. It's kind of got to be. All right, there's iTotalJustice. Nah, I can't pull it. I'm not even going to search for the link. But nonetheless, when you need to play illegitimate backups on a hacked Nintendo Switch, they started it off right. Hold on. Who was this? Krista, chief editor. Krista, holla at your boy. Can I get an interview? Shake my hand. Give me an interview. Right? I ain't gonna say give me, please. Can I have an interview? I'm gonna say please, please, baby, please. But when you need to play illegitimate backups on a hacked Nintendo Switch, one of the most important tools you'll need are SIG patches. Normally, custom firmware Atmosphere does not allow the running of pirated games. The Atmosphere is fine wine and does not want to be tainted with the buzzing beer of SIG patches. Doesn't want it. Remember what I said? Okay? It's good to do. You guys are the pirates. We know why you want SIG patches. Keep it rizzy real. Okay? Some people say, oh, man, I'm trying to install my SNES emulator to the home screen, so therefore I can click on it and get out of here. Go to the photo album and just scroll. Push the same button. Gosh, drop a bomb for myself. Sorry, guys. It's personal feelings there. But iTotalJustice GitHub repository of them has been removed permanently through a DMCA takedown. The GitHub was still active as of earlier today, but if you try to access it now, you'll be redirected to a DMCA takedown form filed by Nintendo of hot damn America. Woo!
Can you dig it, sucker?
Woo, Booker T. You talking to him, man. Nintendo don't play. Let's just read this, okay? Because I got listeners out there who are not watching the screen. They listen to the podcast in their car and all of it and believe it's growing. I am happy that it's growing. Nintendo of America, the Nintendo Switch console and digital video games contain technological protection measures that permit the Nintendo Switch console to interact only with legitimate Nintendo digital video game files. Damn. Nice. They let you know straight off. I don't even got to read no more, really, but I'm just go ahead. This process protects Nintendo's copyright protected video games, including but not limited to these covered by U.S. copyright registration numbers PA00, Super Mario Maker 2, and Animal Crossing New Horizons, and Luigi's Mansion 3, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, preventing users from playing pirated copies of Nintendo's video games on Nintendo Switch console. Y'all better leave them alone. I learned a long time ago. Don't play with Nintendo. You see my videos? They're nice homebrew related videos. Okay? Facebook page, another story. Anyways, okay? Just wanted to go ahead and read that. So, let's go ahead and move something else on screen. I'm gonna move something else. This is interesting, right? And for those who don't know, I need to put iTotalJustice on screen because this gentleman has been out there hustling, running from the federales, the Nintendo ninjas. Give this man his proper respect, okay? iTotalJustice, man. Shout out to you. I have spoke with you personally multiple times, if I recall. Wonderful, always responded. I think there was other software of yours or that you developed. Great person. It's a shame Nintendo has to do this to you. But some people out there are like, Nintendo has the right, SIG patches are being used for piracy. And Nick, you can't sit here and tell people to pirate games. True, they can't. But maybe they're not using it for piracy. And I know 80% may be using it for piracy, but I like to think about that 20%. It's just like some type of, I'm sure in America, there's some type of drug usage, right? And they go, hey, man, I would love to do that drug normally, but you can't because it's illegal. But if you go to the doctor, they prescribe you something with some of that stuff in it. Have you hype? Oh, shit. I'm coming to the doctor more often. So I had to do that. I had to do that for iTotalJustice. Now let's click that. Let's click that off, right? Okay, let's click that off. Oh, all right. So here we go. Let's bring this over. Fact. SIG patches are down. Ask your questions here. Let's read through this. This is on Reddit. Switch Pirates. For those who don't know, shout out Switch Pirates. On Reddit. Good people. Great people. They didn't spit on me at the door. Okay? They still kind of frowned at me a little bit when I said, nonetheless, they didn't spit at the door. Great people. Help. The patches repo was taken down. I updated to a new version of Atmosphere and nothing works. They got you. The SIG patches used for running home menu install NSPs are now hosted at Sigma Patches. Holy moly. Can I click it right now? Now, it's hosted at Sigma Patches. When I click on this, what type of website is this? But nonetheless, I'm not going to lie. I don't care what website it is. As long as I'm getting the SIG patches, I'm cool with it. Show me a couple, cool. Download all in one. Bam. Missing games. Nice. Oh, man. They got nice little kitties. My wife watching. So, baby, don't mind a little, matter of fact, we're just going to cut off this right here to save my ass. But the SIG patches used for running home menu install NSPs are hosted at Sigma Patches. Yes. You don't have to worry. You don't have to cry. You don't have to be sad, right? And on top of that, yes, the website does kind of look like the kind of place, well, you'll contract internet, But it was thrown together pretty hastily, so give it some time to get its makeup on. I was told SIG patches there are updated automatically. So they should work for whatever version of Atmosphere is current. Job, man. It's a good job. This is a community we talking about. This is the community. Let me go to chat because I wasn't looking at chat. My bad. And I didn't have the restream pulled up. That's when I'm messing up on chat. I felt y'all. It was something. I know it was something missing. Okay, that's what it was. It was the restream chat supposed to be pulled up so you guys can see. I got it. Now, let me see what I'm missing. Oh, man, we got some good stuff in the chat. It was made for piracy. What else would it be made for? Go ahead, guys. I'm going to give some time for that. Matter of fact, I wish I had the Jeopardy music right now. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. What else is SIG patches made for besides piracy? I need something. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I can go all day. That's what I thought. I agree. Because if somebody said, oh, I'm just trying to install my emulator. Your emulator, you're going to play games you ain't got. Keep it real. Piracy. Piracy. It's all piracy. I don't care how you put it, how you try to slice it. It's piracy. People are using these SIG patches for piracy. And that is why Sires, when Atmosphere was developed, hacked TUIs on SIG patches. That is the illegal part. That is the part do not dabble in. The part do not touch. My Atmosphere doesn't work. Oh, no. Atmosphere works just like it should. You just don't have SIG patches. That makes sense. And correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody, correct me if I'm wrong on anything. All right. So let's scroll through. I have not read any of this page. So, guys, forgive me on any of this. All right. If anyone needs to repack, go to Nick Moses' Facebook page. My man. They gonna DMCA me for this. You right. It's all good. It's all good. So if I scroll anything and I see something that's crazy, I'm gonna just keep rolling. Yo, my man Joshua Drake. Hold up, man. Joshua Drake. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all scroll down and read, man. Because right now, Joshua Drake. That's you paid for the show. You paid for the show, sir. So here we go. He paid for it. So I can freestyle. I can say whatever. Like, yo, shoot. It don't even matter. He paid for the show. Joshua Drake, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? iTotalJustice. Damn. Sad, man. Appreciate it, Joshua Drake. Appreciate that. Yeah, you on one tonight. Emulation is also piracy too. So let's go ahead and read through these. You can also use sigmapatches.coomer.party/sigpatches.zip to get the patches directly. Yes, I got the Coomer Party host to give the guy making Sigpatches a subdomain to use. He needed DMCA free hosting, and this was the funniest solution I could think of. Man, give a big bomb for that. Quick, fast. So you see, as we're even talking how fast it's going to be solved, it was solved. It was solved before I even got to go live. Okay? Appreciate that. But is it Hakate or Fusey? I'm not sure to pronounce that because it's got the little E with the thing. But a while ago, the distinction between Hakate and Fusey patches were made unnecessary. They both use the same patches now. And to clarify, they don't use the same patches. The person making them just put them in the same zip file. Dumbass! No, I ain't joking. Okay, so nonetheless, let's pull me back up. Right. So my man, I don't know. I gotta fix that. And then the chat. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me fix that. I'm gonna get the restream chat together, y'all. Let me get that together. But iTotalJustice, man, we feel for you. We feel for you bad, man. Because I'm sorry. The way it's looking right now is like you dipped into the shadows. You've been doing all this good stuff. And everybody that's in the community that's doing good stuff. Why? It's like doing, and I ain't gonna lie, it's piracy. Okay, I'm gonna just say that's it. I'm gonna keep it real. It's piracy. Most people are using it for. Nintendo don't play that, and that's why Atmosphere. Everybody wonders why haven't they come for Sires? That is something I've heard. I think even Joshua Drake has mentioned that. Why haven't they come for Sires? Multiple people have mentioned that. It's because he's good at what he's doing, man. He doesn't have anything there. Nothing's illegal. Okay. Nothing's illegal. Nintendo probably went through that. The ninjas went through that. You don't think they did? The ninjas went through that. Okay, here we go. Now I got it. I'm going to pull it back up. Let's see if we're good. Bam, restream chat. So I got the chat up. So now we put, hold on, let me put testes. Okay. The first message. Sires has money under the table. He definitely does. Shout out Sires. I'm going to shout Sires out. But nonetheless, this problem has been solved. It was a big one in Nintendo Switch community. The DMCA takedowns are not going to stop here. You're going to see a lot more of these takedowns. They're just going to continue. They're going to hit harder. People think it's going to get easier. No, it's going to hit harder. You're going to see bigger takedowns. I had to change the whole damn direction of my channel. Because of Nintendo. I was willy-nilly posting whatever. Didn't even care. And what do you know? Had my channel taken multiple times. Had videos taken down. Had so many that didn't even make sense. Like one would get taken down, they would leave another up. So it got to the point where multiple others, including Statics, said, hell, I'm going to take all my modding videos down off of YouTube. Damn. That's DMCA taxes, and we can call it even. Bing, 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 bing. He's running. Bigger one. Me getting my Switch to a fixer I know. Finally, a good payday, and I can mail it next week. One thing you can't stop. You can't stop anybody sending their Switch to somebody. You can't stop that. Shout out. But anyways, let's go ahead. So I want to make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat on this one. Now, my man Joe definitely threw out there. If you need the repack, go to Nick Moses 05 page. We got the repack there for you. Okay. And Joshua Drake, shout out for the donations, man. My man, I'm gonna read that. Just put that on there again because he got it up there. But DMCA taxes, and we can call it even. Damn. So let's go ahead and move on. That was it. I had to get that. We good. We good on that. Everybody know where you can go. Sigma patches. Yes, if you don't know where to find that, just go to Google and type in Switch Pirates Reddit. Okay, it's under Switch Pirates Reddit. You can find it. A lot of people have been asking about these SIG patches. They're still available, updated. People are going to keep this going, so do not worry. Bam, we got that out the way. So let's go ahead and do this, man. Let's see. Yeah. Oh man, hold on. This is sad. Damn. Now y'all know. I usually do not even do segments with like about somebody having their channel taken, but this one hit different. For those who do not know, let me tell you. But before, let me sip this female beverage, apparently, because it's a pink can and it says pink on the front. So, okay, it's pink lemonade. So, it's terrible, by the way. Let's get to it. My man is not the first to lose his channel. Won't be the last. Definitely won't be the last. Hell, it'll be tons of more channels taken, and you guys don't realize they are watching our asses every second. I know it. Hell, as I'm writing letters to Gary Bowser, as the government say, the leader of Team Executor, this enterprise that hacked through all these different systems and Nintendo they ran rampant through. Yes, I'm writing Gary Bowser knowing that the federales got all my info. Hell, they got my address, they got my name, they got everything. They got everything on me. So I'm not worried. The direction I have gone is good, but I was on a bad one. I was letting it go, y'all. My YouTube I'm talking about, okay? Go anywhere else. Do what you do. Hell, get on Twitter and you'll be like, damn, do they do any monitoring on Twitter? I mean, hell, it's everything. But nonetheless, we're not going to talk about Twitter. That's a whole nother story. But my man, Driver's Zoo, had his YouTube channel taken. Damn. Now, a lot of people do not know what he does. Don't even know. But let me tell you, quick up and coming, okay? Growing very quickly. A lot of tutorials in the PlayStation 4 homebrew community. Great tutorials. I mean, up to date, always dropping stuff 24/7. Hell, Drivers, do you got a 9-to-5 job? Because, man, you killing it. This is your 9-to-5. I can tell by the way you put everything behind it, by having constant content 24/7. And all that got zapped in the matter of moments. So I want to pull up this Driver's Zoo. And I'm not sure to pronounce that. Anybody, can y'all correct me? Is it Driver's Zoo? Driver's Zoo. It looks like Driver's Zoo. Is that a Q and an O? Zip? I don't know. But nonetheless, let me go ahead and pull them up. Right here. Driver's Zoo. Can I get you? Right here? Well, I don't even see it. I don't know why I don't see it, but I can go ahead and pull it up like this. All right. There we go. I can just do it Twitter. All right. We'll do Twitter. Because my Twitter, I got Driver's Zoo. Damn. How do you pronounce it? Driver's Zoo. Okay, there we go. First one right there. I'm going to pull it up. Right? So let's pull it up on screen. For all my people out there, let's pull it up on screen. MoFam, we in the house. Yo, I'm starting to sweat. Y'all see it? Oh, that's a good show. Y'all going to get a good show when I start to sweat. Y'all going to get a good show. Okay? So this is my man. Jailbreak, gameplay, backup, everything. You know what I mean? So let's go down. Let's see. Now, you see, I be following. I be trying to keep up, right? The query, look, Twitter don't care. But look at this. Bam. Oh, man. That's it. And you see what everybody says. That's not good. Make another account. Just be careful with your wording. giving that advice. Just create another one and send us the link, or try to use Vimeo or Rumble. The downside of these other sites is the low audience. Damn. You notice people are saying that. Now, that is something to discuss. Should all modders go to another platform? Should there be a unified modding choice that everybody who posts content in any reference to the modding community of any games should all post their content somewhere else? Possible, right? It's possible, because YouTube has constantly frowned upon it. Constantly. Channel taken. Man, my YouTube channel has been shut down. And as I look at this, this is something I see all the time. Let's just scroll through some of these things. My friend, a group of people reported about your channel. Nothing more. No, the new YouTube rules is coming, and all accounts that jailbreak and hacking videos do it will be blocked. Thank you. Because this person that says a group of people, nah, I ain't gonna go with that. You know, we like a community. I'm gonna say this myself. I shout out Statics, Driver Zoo, and excuse me if I forget your name. What is it? Mod Chip USA. What's his name? Mod Chip USA. I forgot his name. Y'all know what I mean. The man that got the mask on with the the USA flag and all that. My man right there. Many other Statics. I probably said Statics already. I don't know. But there's many others out there that are in the community. Mr. Mario. How did I forget Mr. Mario? But we all are cool. Nobody has beef. I don't see anybody going to anybody's channels to challenge and try to stop views. Even if we all put up tutorials that were similar. You know the difference? There's enough to go around. It's not like modding it's not like it's popular like Ariana Grande. Okay, she's more popular than the entire modding community. That's for real. So it's a huge niche, don't get me wrong, but a huge niche in a smaller community. That's the best way to say it, right? So, shout out my man Driver Zoo. Lost his channel. So, do you got the new channel? Where's the new channel at? You know what? I'm going to try to pull up the new channel for you. Just for you, Driver Zoo. I don't even do that. I don't even be giving shout outs like that. But for you, sir, I'm personally going to do it. Okay, let's pull up. Where you at? Driver Zoo. What did you change your name to? I want to know. All right, Driver Zoo gameplay. Okay, let's go ahead and pull it up on screen. Let me do that for you. Bang. I want to close this. I don't want to be taking up extra, memory or whatnot. But Driver Zoo, you see it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, The Quarry, PS4 Pro Gameplay, Part 1. My friend, Peppa Pig, which, by the way, my daughter loved Peppa the Pig. I'm sorry, y'all. As a grown-ass man, Peppa the Pig is a game every kid should be playing. It is wonderful. It is a dream for kids. All right, there we go. I had to get that off my chest. But as we see videos growing, putting this stuff up, that's what I like to see. So I want everybody who has a PlayStation 4, who loves to do anything customization-wise or modding-wise to their PlayStation 4, to follow my man Driver Zoo. Got multiple pages. Help my man out. You got a personal shout-out. Now, when you get bigger than me, because I'm not going to be as risque as some of y'all, right? So Driver Zoo, do me a favor. When you get bigger, don't forget about your boy. Don't forget about your boy. All right. I'll be in another realm. I'll probably be doing, who knows, some big gaming network. I'll be believe me, Nick Moses 05, it's going to be going places. But, I need the Mo fan with me. I got to get the team and everything that's going to, but nonetheless, let's pull me back up on big screen. Right. There we go. So, and I need to change the time of that. It's supposed to go through the full thing. It's supposed to go and come back. It's more like bam, there's Nick. I don't like that. All right. So let's pull up. I'm going to go to the chat on something. There's another site similar to YouTube I've seen modding videos on, but can't remember what it's called. And that's something. That's something because YouTube is getting stricter with their terms. And I will say the terms of service does mention something specific against hacking. So how deep does it go? If I do a video speaking about an application that's used on a hacked Nintendo Switch, is that a hacking video? I'm technically not teaching anyone how to hack. I'm simply teaching them how to use the application on a hack device. It's a little different. Okay? Nintendo might not give a shit about that. That's the difference. Right? So let's go through these. Modsville. There we go. There we go. My man Modsville. Magnus, thank you. Modsville, my bad. Yo, I'm going to rewind that. Modsville, I'm going to do the whole thing. I know it's on Twitter and all that right now. Modsville, I got you. I seen you put... Matter of fact, Modsville, I'm going to pull you up right now. We ain't going to do you like that. Since I messed you up, that was crazy. What did I call you? I called you Mod Chip USA. Did I call you a website? I called my man Mod Chip Central. Oh, man. What a liquor. What a liquor. I need another shot after that. Let me pull up my man Modsville. Right. My man Modsville. On Twitter, too. I'm going to pull you up on Twitter. I'm going to get your Twitter up and show. My man gets down, too. Don't get it twisted. My man Modsville gets down. I'm cool with Modsville on there, too. And Modsville has, yes, I messed. There we go. Let's pull up Modsville. We follow each other. Okay, we follow each other. We cool. We cool. You know, on the internet, that means we homies. Right? That's what your new kids say. We follow each other. We homies. So hell, we ain't just cool. I messed up my friend name. That was bogus. I need to. Oh, you know what? That's for me. Here we go. Pull up my man Modsville. Talk to him nice, Modsville. Pull up my man, and I'll be on there too. I ain't get to see that one. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you a like. But see, I like that, man. I don't get to too many of Modsville. You know, he be posting every so often. You know, I'm helping him out. But I gave you a couple. Real quick. Your boy look out for you. He be doing some nice work, though. Midnight Oil. Talk to him. Now, Modsville, you got a shout out, man. See, look at that. This is just terrible. It's just terrible. Okay, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and wrap this up, and we're going to get to the next subject. I told y'all I got a lot to talk about. We're going to run through this. Okay? So, let me pour another... Damn, that's the rest of this. Yo, that's the rest. It ain't no more. It ain't no more left, y'all. That's it. It's a little corner. I can't even get the corner out. So when I take this shot, I'm going to be litty, titty, bitty. Okay? But let's say this. Yo, my man, Driver Zoo. I'm going to tell you the real. I'm going to give it to you 100% grade A raw meat. Yeah, no pause with that either. Just straight raw meat. All right? I'm wild. It's rough. If you're going to be posting on YouTube and you're doing modding videos, you, sir, are going to be at risk constantly, even throughout wording, because we have gotten to a point where they're watching. They are watching. I have proof not only through what has happened in my channel, but also through government documents. The indictment with Gary Bowser. They're constantly watching all these different people. Think Discord servers are safe. I laugh at the thought. Yes, there is more involved to getting the communication from Discord servers, but that information is logged too. Don't think any subpoena is not going to stop that information from coming. So as much as we want to hide this information, we just have to understand that certain places do not want it. And these may be the most popular places at the time where the information will gather the most views. So it's a sucky situation because you're benefiting because you're making revenue, but at the same time, it is against the terms that YouTube has set in place to cover, let's be honest, companies or businesses or individuals who have products and things like this. So it's a funny scenario. But Driver Zoo, you will always be at risk. Your best bet is to start incorporating things like aesthetics, watch aesthetics, getting your own website, posting those videos on your own website, still having other videos you post, but not posting the things that are very critical. I remember, and I'm going to say this, aesthetics posted a video one time that was something crazy. It was like solder a board. It was something crazy, just like something simple, right? Soldering on a board. And it wound up being like this installation video or something. And I was like, that was genius. It has nothing said in there. The video still got caught. So it's not really just about the wording. And those people who put that, like, watch what you're saying and watch what you trust me. If you're not working for YouTube, if you're not working on the other end to see the security measures that are put into effect to catch these videos, to ban these videos, I don't even know if it's just all individuals or if it's a damn ban hammer like Xbox did back in the day. I don't know. So anybody coming up with any suggestions is not better than a random person who has no idea giving a suggestion. That makes sense. So be careful, Driver Zoo. You got my full backup, Nick Moses 05, MoFam family. Got you. We are always behind you. Subscribe to that man. Get that man up. All right. So let's go ahead. That was it. Now see, that was nice, man. I'm giving back. I always pay it forward. If y'all notice, I'm not the type. Nah, I did back in the day when I was starting. I had like 100 subscribers. I was thirsty. I ain't even gonna cap. I was thirsty. I was like, hey, watch my video. I watch yours. Hey, that was something, man. That's I just got to tell y'all this, man. I got to tell y'all this and listen to me. When doing that, it is frowned upon by so many people. I watch yours, you watch mine, because a lot of people believe in, how can I say it? Authenticity. There we go. They don't believe in any fraudulent numbers, anything made up. Me, myself, right now, go through the struggle of trying to figure out what the hell goes on with me. Okay? My numbers up, down, all over. Federales, take channel, give it back. Oh, it's high. You know, you never know. So what I learned is you don't focus on any of that. You just post content you like to post, continue posting that content. And as long as, you know, you continue doing what you love, you're good. So Drivers do that. The financial part, try to make that secondary. And if you start posting more content you love and then incorporate the money behind it with those videos, you'll be just fine, my dude. You'll be just fine. All right. So let's go ahead and move on. Oh, man. Y'all, it's true. It is true. Let's go ahead and do it, man.
Did I do that?
What the hell is that doing on my soundboard? Yo, it just ruined everything. I had a whole moment. I was feeling myself. I was about to play the banging sound. And I know this ain't the sound either, because this is going to go, I think this is the sound. Let's see. It is. Okay, gosh, I don't know. What's this one?
I don't remember asking you again.
Okay. Yes, that was Samuel L. So we just gonna move on. We just gonna do the ones I know. Okay. Yeah. Good. It is official. I am taking this last shot of that Patron to this. I got ice too. I didn't even use this water now, by the way. But I'm taking the last shot to this. This is big. And also, I'm going to put the Restream link in there just in case anybody wants to jump in at any point. Let me know when you want to come in. I would jump you in because I'm going to be on a drinking rant. Okay? So I'm just put it in there again, okay, for anybody. Now, for those who do not know, Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast will be at C2E2. Yes, it is official. Like a referee whistle. It is no joke. My man Magnus, hold up. We gotta stop. See, Magnus, this is what happens, man. This is what happens, Magnus. The show gets going, and you just catch me off guard with such happiness. You know what I mean? As much as you talked about all them drinks I was drinking, them girly drinks, the one I'm drinking right now, Magnus. As much as you was doing that, you know what? It's moments like this that make me realize you the real homie. Your real homie gonna tell you when you drinking a bitch drink. It's the real homie. Shout out to Magnus. Appreciate your donation, man. My man. That tequila, he was going, but I had two. Yo, My man, hold up. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to do that. Magnus, shout out for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Yo, Magnus, Joshua Drake, y'all donations. Y'all pay for the show. We about to turn up. So, no, he ain't show you up. He ain't show you up, Joshua Drake. Y'all both on. Hey, matter of fact, y'all want to come? Hey, I got shirts. I got Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast shirts. Y'all both can get entries. Shit, Joe, come on. Shane, come on. Shit, how many shirts I need? You know what I'm saying? We'll bring in the whole hell. We'll storm in there with a Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast gang. And they're going to call it a gang, of course, because I'm a black male and I'm leading it. So it's a gang. You know, that's kind of how it works around here. But nonetheless, appreciate the donation. Congratulations. Appreciate it. No, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. I want to say this. So much going on in the gaming industry. I cannot believe that I've even switched and made it to the other. God damn. You know what? Cheers. Joshua Drake, $5 donation, man. Thank you, man. Matter of fact, y'all listen to the tunes for a second as I take this shot. Joshua Drake, Magnus, y'all have paid for any swear words that I use for the remainder of the video, okay? I can say all types of swear words and it don't even matter. I'm going to save them. because it's going to be nice swear words. I'm going to give you good ones. You know, shit! There you go. That's one, right? Shout out to y'all. Joshua Drake, thank you for the $5, man. I'm making sure. Y'all got it, man. Y'all done paid for the show. All right? There we go. Thank y'all, man. I can't say more. I can't say more. Y'all need to get your shirts ready. Get your shirts ready. Okay? Because I got them. Do you want me to send you one? Because I might as well just send you one. Hell, give me your address. You see my P.O. box? Cheers. Oh, my God. Let me tell y'all something. You drink Patron, and it's like, damn, hit. Then you drink this nasty-ass pink lemonade right after. It is like you want to gag how disgusting it is. Yo, Smirnoff Seltzer. I don't know who likes seltzer drinks. It ain't good. I'm going to just tell you that. Appreciate that. Now, so let me go ahead. Let me get to the chat because I know I was sipping a little much. Joshua Drake, appreciate you. Magnus, appreciate you. And Andrea, where you been? Andrea, I seen your comment. I wanted to write back. I got so many comments I was catching up on. I didn't get to you. I see you, though. Okay. Herbal refreshments. Herbal refreshments. Yes, do, though. Magnus. Oh, man, Magnus. You know what? You got a t-shirt, Magnus. Matter of fact, message me your address, sir. I got a Nick Moses. I'm dead ass serious, too. Message me your address. I got a shirt ready for you. A whole Nick Moses Gaming Podcast shirt. Message me your address. Joshua Drake, message me your address. Both of y'all, message me your address. Hell, y'all got shirts. Y'all done did it. Hell, pay for the whole show. All right, pay for the whole show. Shit, should we just talk? Hell, y'all want to come on? Do I just bring y'all on? Are y'all guests? Are y'all paying for time? Is that what it is now? Should I just let you on? Shit, the show's yours. I'm out, y'all. Appreciate you, man. I'm out. No, let me stop. I'm gonna just stop. You know what I'm saying? Telling you, that shot kicking in. Man, that drink is so disgusting. Oh, shit. All right, yeah, but I appreciate that. Okay. So definitely, guys, send me your addies, man. Send me your addies. I got shirts all day that I can just pop to y'all and y'all can get them. You know, so and also, just so you know, it's not the regular shirts. You're not gonna have my face on it like this. So you don't have to walk around with a Nick Moses 05 face. It's just gonna be this. Nice. Look at that. Look at the back. You ain't even got to have a back and all that, but that's what it's going to be. You can let them know. The man personally himself sent me the damn shirt. All right, my bad, y'all. Let's get back to it. Let me pull back up. Whew, I'm telling y'all, I got hot, man. Shit, I see what Ric Flair be going through. You know, it's like, woo! When you do that, man, you're feeling like your brain is doing something that it's not supposed to. Right? Here we go. So, bingo. Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast will be at C2E2. And guys, we will not just be there, we will be there in full effect. full effect. The team is in the house. If you want to check out Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast live, just come August 5th to C2E2. And for those who don't know, that is Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo. C2E2 is a great event. As you can see, all these people, yes, it is packed. Dumb jokers be litty, you know what? Okay, I got to save it because I told y'all it's going to be good ones. But you got to, man, it's going to be on. We're going there. So anybody that wants to be a part of it, check us out there. But now, let's talk about specifics. So there's a lot of different things that I envisioned when I started doing the gaming podcast, right? A lot of different things. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do these type of videos and then I'll just talk. It's like to add in some like icing on the cake for the videos and, you know, thinking all these different things. Lo and behold, did I realize that this became way bigger than I ever imagined. There was an interview with Chase Bethia. I always mess up your last name. Chase, you might do. I'm just say Chase. And he said, I should have listened to what people was telling me growing up my whole entire life. And you know what people was telling him? Yo, your music, man, is hot. It sounds like it should be in a video game. And you know, he was thinking like, nah, whatever. I got a group. I got a rap group. I got an R&B group. I got an alternative group. I got a rock group. I got a pop group. You know, you never know. So I'm making all different types of music. But he heard constantly, your music should be in a video game. Let me tell y'all something. You know what I hear all the time? All the time. I mean, all the time. So much so I heard it last week. Probably heard it 2 weeks before that. From people I've never spoke with a day in my life. You have such a wonderful voice. You sound like a disc jockey. Your voice sounds like it comes from the radio. I got it often. I was younger, I got that. When I started working my first job at 16 years old, I got that. And now look what it has turned into. So the podcast now has allowed me to be accepted into multiple events that I never would have gone. To be honest, I never would have gone otherwise until these events start opening their arms to the gaming podcast. When I get emails referencing an event coming up, it's flattering because I know they literally emailed me directly letting me know about an event. This is not the first event I've covered. I've covered E3 when it was digital. I think the first time, I don't know if it got canceled the second time, nonetheless, I've done E3. There was another event I done. I can't remember. I just did PopCon. Now I'm going to be doing C2E2. And the in-person events are much, much more endearing to me because you're seeing these people. Okay? So, for those who don't know, let's pull up C2E2. I haven't even looked at a lot of the details for it. And being that I'm tipsy, you're going to get the raw reaction. Isn't that what we always want from Nick Moses 05? So let's pull it up on the screen. All right. Bam. Oh, man. Hold up. I'm a little tipsy. I ain't fast enough. Okay, good. Let's still got my sounds working. Now, true enough, when I switch screens, I'm using the mouse, but I got a Stream Deck here. I always got to shout out my Stream Deck because Elgato, you need to go ahead and give me a deal, Elgato. As much stuff as I got this Elgato mic right here. I got an Elgato Stream Deck. I got Elgato lights. I got Elgato. Give me a damn sponsorship. You're not going to turn me down again. I know last time I applied was like a year ago. So when I apply this time, I expect you to say yes. As much as I'm on here with all these damn people watching, shouting out your stuff because I really like it. And you got competition right now because Razor got a deck that looks better than yours. But I'm still going to represent you because I'm a fanboy. There we go. C2E2, August 5th through the 7th. Now, guys, this is where I will be. For those who do not know, this event is major. It's one of the big Comic-Con events. So we're going to see a lot of different people dressed up in different outfits. For me, it's a lot about the games. I want to see specifically what games are going to be talked about. There's a lot of indie developers that showcase their games at events like this, which I love because I get to speak with them, interview them, show more about the games at PopCon. It was Atlasia, which, by the way, shout out Atlasia. Let me go ahead and drop a bomb for you, because that was the reason I came to PopCon in the first place, was for Atlasia VR, which will be releasing soon. So check out that on Quest, all right? And you've seen the VR in that picture. So let's go ahead and click on some things, right? Let's click on guests. That's really, hold up, explore, show guys. I don't know. They got a lot to go through. I haven't necessarily went through a lot of this, guys. Okay, so I kind of want to see. These guests change frequently, and I can tell you they add guests as the days go on. A lot of these been added. A lot of these guests. Wow, liquor kicking in. Need another drink. A lot of these guests were added this week. So you got to sip that. That is terrible. That stuff is disgusting. So Ada Palmer, perhaps the stars. AJ Micaiah from the Goldberg. So these people, if there's anybody, let me ask, is there anybody in this list that I need to pop up on and get a picture on or an interview with that y'all feel like I got to? Yo, shout out Anthony Fowler. I actually reached out to Anthony. Anthony, I'm planning on setting up an interview with, so shout out Anthony. You know, let me go ahead and say a big shout out to Anthony. All right, Andrew, Anne-Marie Walker, Lucky Leap Day. Okay, Ariel Chan, Diaz, Tiny Titans, Artist Alley. All right, a couple of different people. A lot of different people. Billy D! Yeah, I'm with you, Joshua Drake. He said it, you know what? He said it best. Let's go ahead and put it up. He said, who are these people? Be honest. I don't know a lot of them either. I'm going to learn most of them before I go, though. How much you want to bet I'm going to take myself? See, I take Nick Moses' 05 Gaming podcast shit seriously. Every one of these people I'm going to research. Every single one. I'm disgusting when it comes to my profession. Yes, this is my profession now. I have an actual job. That's my profession too. This is my profession too. So I'm going to literally go down the list and research every single one of these individuals. When I see every single one of them, I'm going to know them. I'm going to know about them. I'm going to approach them. I'm going to speak with them. But Billy D, everybody should know Billy D. And of course, Star Wars. Come on. Everybody knows Billy D. And Blake CB. Who do I know? Cam Clark. Anybody know? Shout out any names that you know. Chris Claremont, Christopher, CM Punk. Oh, now y'all, that's just me. For me, myself, I got to see CM Punk for a multitude of reasons. One, I was a kid that grew up on wrestling, and y'all don't understand the old wrestling. Y'all might see the new wrestling. You kids might like it, yeah. But old wrestling was different. It was something else. The peak of wrestling was NWO when they had the whole thing in WCW, and Stone Cold was in WWF at the time. Wasn't E. That was the prime. So I got to see CM Punk just for my own wrestling needs. And two, UFC, they like, I heard he lost a bunch of times, you know, but just getting in there. I ain't fought no time. So kudos to you, CM Punk, for even getting in there. All right. Con O'Neill, Dan Doherty, Dan Parent. Let me make sure I ain't missing nothing in the chat too. Jake the Snake. Yo, somebody said Jake the Snake. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna lie. Jake the Snake, he was one of my dudes. Y'all don't know about old wrestlers. Jake the Snake, Junkyard Dog, Brutus the Barber, Beefcake. What do you know? See, I know these people. Okay, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan. We said Coco Beware, right? What was his name? Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Don't get it twisted. I know my old wrestlers. Okay, I know my old wrestlers. All right. Harlem Heat. What you know about the Harlem Heat? Tatanka. Let me stop. I'll be all day naming these old wrestlers. So, Dan Krause, Darren Warren, Dan Blake. Is there anybody that we know that I should interview? Anybody? My man said Booker T. Yo.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Got to play Booker T. Classic. David Bell. D. Nichols, David Sanchez. A lot of these people, I believe, like, are just there for either artists or autographing. Because see, D. Nichols, Art of Protest, Harley Quinn, David Sanchez got a whole booth. Dirk Manning, Donnie Cates, Don Kramer, Downing. Now, another one I want to mention. Okay, Downing Creative Studios. Shout out to them. I actually plan on doing an interview with Downing Creative Studios, an individual from there. It says professional cosplayer, so I'm not sure if it's just one person. If it is, that is the person I'm going to be interviewing. So I can't wait because I have a lot of cosplay questions. Okay, a lot of things. I'm into everything that's revolved around the gaming industry, whether it's pop culture, cosplay, video games, anything, I'm into it. So that's going to be a good interview. Elaine Becker, Erica, Frank, James, Gene, Janet, anybody. It said, can I get somebody? Anybody know anybody? Because I'm going to learn everybody. Before you know it, I'm going to know more about all these people than anybody. John Timms. John Tyler Christopher sounds familiar. Okay, that does sound familiar. Josh Blaylock, Julie, Kayla Cottenham. Yo, I'm not knowing none of these people. Lance Briggs, Lee Weeks, Lita. Oh, I can't. Wrestling. Janet Varney. Hold up. We passed up Janet Varney. Somebody said actress. Janet Varney. Let's pull up Janet Varney. She's an actress. Let's go back. Janet Varney. The Legend of Korra. Oh, okay. All right. She's going to be there. What if I hit view schedule? What does that do? All right. She's going to be there. Friday. What do you know? The day I'm going to be there. Uh-oh. I might catch. Hey, all right, Janet. My man Joshua Drake might get me to come down and say, bam, that might, I put that on Instagram with a tag at the Janet. That's a good job. Appreciate you, Joshua Drake. Appreciate you. Lita the wrestler. Yeah, we know Lita. Okay, everybody know Lita. Is Lita? No, that's China. I was about to say the one with, X-Pac, 1, 2, 3 kid. We know how that go. All right, Hendricks, Micah Soul, Max Littleman, Mercedes Vernado, Meredith, Mike Del Mundo, Mick Foley. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I just got to stop for a second. I will definitely stop and see Mick Foley. Yo, Mick Foley. This is the one dude in wrestling that's like everybody else. Out of shape. I don't work out like everybody else. I just come there and I do the damn thing. Yeah, I might lift occasionally, right? I might do a couple things, but I come in there, I take the most punishment, and I'm going to beat your ass. I love Mick Foley, man. Mick Foley. I'm definitely checking out Mick Foley. Y'all crazy if y'all don't think I'm not getting some type of Mick Foley picture. Okay. I thought he was, and you know what? I'm going to be honest. I actually done some of that too, but apparently not. Okay, we just going to keep rolling with that one. So, Mike Quinn, Mike Norton, Mike McComb, Moses Ingram, Natalie, Mike, Nathan Ford, Nick Spencer, Elisa Plexa Cosplay, Roman Perez. Yeah, I don't know none of these people. I'm be honest, I don't. Rob Paulson, that sounds familiar. Robbie Damon, Robert Wilson, Rosario Dawson. Now, Rosario Dawson, familiar. She is an actress, I believe, right? Saturday and Sunday. I might not catch you. Depending on how it works for me. Ryan Brown, Ryan Otley, Barnes, Samira, Ryan. Come on. I don't know none of these people. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to learn them all, though. I'm going to learn every single one of these people. I'm going to go through what they worked on, and I'm going to walk up to them and say, hey, you worked on this, and I heard. They're going to be like, damn. How did he know? Oh, yeah, I'll be serious about mine. I didn't know you. I didn't know nothing about you a week ago, and I studied you. They're like, damn, I can't believe I'm flattered. Somebody studied me. That's how it is with Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast. I pay it forward. Scotty Young, Stephen Steve Blum, Tanae Newsom. She played in Star Trek Lower Decks. Hey. Sven Gulli, Susan Denard, Undertaker. I thought he was playing. Yo, my man Magnus said Undertaker. The Undertaker gonna be. Yo, stop, man. Stop playing with me. I'm about to see the Undertaker. This is amazing. Tim Seeley, Tony, Tom Welling, Trinity Fatu, Travis McElroy, Townsend Coleman, Trish. This is a damn wrestler's dream for me. I know, is it Tris Rex? I know of him too. Does excellent cosplay work. Reached out to him too, hoping to get an interview with him. Vivian Lee Rivera, West Craig, canceled. Okay. Well, these people, I don't know them either. But nonetheless, there you go. So C2E2 is an event I will be at. I have no idea what the guides are. It says explore what you're going to be doing if you're bringing the kids. This is kind of stuff we're going to be doing. This is your first show. Read more. And they got a bunch of stuff. I ain't really read none of this. What you should expect, what you should wear. Get your gear, deodorant. Oh, my goodness. Dang. Yo, that's, oh, my. Yo, they just said on the website, you gonna be stanky don't come. That's flat out. Because I ain't gonna lie, even if you don't wear deodorant, if you take a shower and put soap under your arms, you ain't gonna be that stanky. Like, you'll be sweating, but you're not gonna be that stanky. Sweating, I do agree. You will be sweating. But damn, stanky like that. Ooh, wow. Tickets, refillable water bottles, snacks, battery pack. Yeah, you know the battery pack, you know, all that. See, they got, you know what I'm doing. You ain't got to talk. But nonetheless, let's pull me back up. So I am going to be at C2E2. Last words on this before I move on. Anybody that wants to come, just let me know beforehand. You can hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr. I can go on and on. Every single place you think of, I am there. Please go there and write me and let you know you're going to be there. That way I can make sure to meet and greet you. Hopefully we can get you in. I know a lot of people are like, man, can you give me, if it's so many, it might not let me get a lot of people in, but I got shirts. I'll throw it on you. We walk you up in there. I got badges. I throw a badge on you. We'll do it how it is, man. You part of the family. That's how we work. All right. So we'll catch everybody August 5th, which is Friday at C2E2. A lot of people have asked about the other days. Not sure. I do have other members of the team who are going to be there, but not sure if I myself will be there Saturday and Sunday. But I will have Nick Moses 05 gaming representatives there. They'll be holding it down. They got their badges. You'll see them. You can talk with them. You know, they'll holler at you. So bam, we there, right? And shout out to the team too, because everybody, that's y'all, the team. These people who I hire are family, friends, and these are people that do it strictly for the love of what we're growing to be. They have dreams. Anything they want from me, I could do. They might, you know, anything you might want. We might get a connection. You might want to be a developer. We can get you in the right seat. You might want to be an artist. We can put you with someone who draws specific type of artwork that you might want to draw. Like, the extension of MoFam is so large. Do not ever hesitate to reach out to it. All right. So now we're done with that. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. And now we can start getting to the smoky hot hit. Yo. Oh, my goodness. So, y'all, this is what, let's just go ahead and get my sounds ready, because I need sounds ready for this. I need all the Mario jumps, punches, everything for this. Now, I want to talk specifically about Valorant players that were suspended for teabagging during competition. It's a tough subject, y'all. Before I dig into the article and go more into the teabagging fiasco, I want to say this. For those who do not know, I am 39 years old. I look good, baby. Damn. Woo! Damn, I know. But I'm 39 years old. So guess what? I come from a gaming genre that was way back. I remember playing the Atari with my brothers. We were shooting and those dots were going across the screen. I remember playing Sega Master System, cutting it on. And when I cut it on, guess what? You didn't even need a game in there. It automatically played a maze game. Wonderful. I remember Dreamcast having the memory card where you could pick your plays in Madden. I come from a long line of different systems. You want me to go on with Sega 32X, TurboGrafx 16, Atari Lynx, Jaguar, 3DO, Philips CDI. I can go through it all because I've been through it all. I am what you consider, I don't want to say the last of a dying breed, because I do believe it's a generation a bit older than me, about 10 years before me, that actually is the originators of that generation, I believe. But we were the ones that were there during the beginning and when it hit the peak, and it's still growing. I remember when teabagging was first a thing. I don't know, but correct me if I'm wrong. Was teabagging first introduced in like Halo or Unreal, one of those games? Let me know. You know what? Can I look that up? What was the first teabag in video games? You know what that is? What was the first teabag in video games? We need to know this. This is vital information that everybody watching needs to know. Okay. It likely began in Counter-Strike or Quake in 1999. Now, gamers truly started embracing the art of teabagging in 2001 with Halo Combat Evolved. Now, Magnus, GoldenEye, classic. A lot of people do not know GoldenEye, another one. And I do believe, I'm not sure, could you crouch? And GoldenEye, I do believe you can crouch because there were certain vents that you can crawl in and things like that. So you're right. The teabag, back on GoldenEye. You know what I'm saying? The teabagging is something that everybody's familiar with. Now, why is this a big deal? Who gives a damn about a teabag? Today, everybody cares about everything. See, I remember coming from an era where unsportsmanlike conduct was when you would do things that were totally outside of the game, right? So if you're playing football, if you spit in somebody's face, like you got them down a pile and you spit in your face, that's unsportsmanlike conduct. That is just against the rules. It's disgusting. It's offensive. That is unsportsmanlike conduct. There was a time where you could slam dunk on somebody and go, bow, yo mama. You used to be able to do that. Dunk on them. Bow, get in the weight room, little boy. You used to be able to do that. Now, if you go, bow, technical foul. I didn't say anything. You stared at him incorrectly. We do not like that. And that is against the rules here in the NBA. That is the NBA. That is what everything has become. I'm sorry. Teabagging is not offensive. I have no problem with a good teabagging. Hell, I've been teabagged before. And this is a confession. And that's in video games. I've been teabagged terribly. And guess what I did when I got teabagged? I said, I got you. And through the whole match, I hunted that one person. Didn't win the match. But that person didn't either. Because they got into a 1v1 war with me in a free-for-all. So sometimes teabagging brings out the best in competitiveness. If a dude kills me and he teabags and he goes up in competition, if my team storms back and starts winning, you best believe I am teabagging everybody. I am encouraging my teammates to teabag. It is not unsportsmanlike conduct. Who comes up with this? A teabag is, and let me just break it down for the kids out there who, when I mean kids, I don't want to go real kids because y'all need to stay out of this, okay? But I'm going to go 16 and up because y'all can know. 16 and up, y'all with me, right? Teabagging is something that is a sexual act done in real life where a guy takes his two genitals and he places them on your forehead in a similar fashion to a teabag. That is where the term came from. Now, when you do it in a video game, you're not naked. You don't have two big balls hanging out your clothes when you crouch down. But it is mentally known that when someone does that, it means that they're teabagging you. So much so that I've seen live competitions where they were literally, teabagging in the middle of a live competition. Kill somebody, they walk over, bam, bam, two teabags. They go, oh, the crowd goes crazy. Because the teabag was placed on your face during competition. Well deserved. Well deserved. Now, my man, and the chat, y'all. That's why I don't look at the chat. when I be talking. Let's get to what happened with these Valorant players, because these Valorant players were actually banned for the act of teabagging, which I don't think is fair. So let's go ahead and pull up and let's talk about these events, shall we? Here we go. 2 Valorant players suspended from Riot Esports events following teabagging debate. I'm not making this up. Teabagging has become national news. I remember when teabagging was just hilarious. It was funny. I remember when you would teabag and nobody would even care. They wouldn't even care. They would just go, what is he doing? Oh, he teabagged him. Now it's a whole entire thing where a crowd will light up with excitement off of a teabag. So it does have an effect. Let's read. 2 Valorant players suspended from Riot Esports events following this teabagging debate, but both accused of harassment and vulgar language towards another player. Let's read. 2 Valorant players have been suspended from Riot-sanctioned esports competitions following an argument about an in-game teabagging. Y'all, if I'm ever banned about an argument over a teabagging, have the game, bro. Have the fucking game. Have it. Keep it. Because I'm not about to sit here and argue over a teabagging. I'm going to teabag you. I'm letting you know. If I get in any competition, if I play in any Call of Duty, and there's somebody I do not like who's talking trash, I am teabagging you, bro. I am teabagging you so bad that I will teabag you every time I kill you. And I will tell my teammates, if you can, let me get the kill so I can teabag him. I'm sorry, this whole sensitivity around teabagging is crazy. I am letting you know I am a teabagger. I will teabag you all fucking day and it won't stop. My bad. Got a little crazy there. The news was shared on the Valorant site stating that the Dawn Park and Vivian Reservoria de la Cruz used vulgar language and harassed a member of the Valorant's community. Dawn has been suspended from competition for 3 months. Rizra has been suspended for 9. Valorant is an all-female competitive Valorant community. The 2 players were part of VCT Game Changers, a program by Riot intended to promote and support women in esports. Now, by the way, I just thought about it. When I repost these, and I swear, by the way, guys, don't worry. I'll bleep out the curses so I get all the monetization from now on. How about that? Hey, smart move. So, the news comes after the Valorant Discord server was shut down due to a heated discussion whether in-game teabagging is equivalent to sexual assault. Let's stop. Let's stop right there, y'all. Let's pull back up. Let's pull back up because we got to talk. Before I even read any more from that article, we seriously have to have a talk. I am going to make sure I post this, whether it be on Twitter. I'm going to clip this. I'm going to clip it. If you're watching this on Twitch right now, clip it. Clip it. Just go ahead and clip it because I'm about to say it, right? And I'm going to say what everybody wants to say, okay? Teabagging is not sexual assault. It will never be sexual assault. Now, I agree. There are certain measures to where you can be sexually assaulted in a video game. I agree. I'm one of those dudes, and I'm not against that. Even though I'm old school, and I do think you playing a game, I don't care if they touching you in a game. To me, they're not really touching you. I just have that in my head. But I can understand with things to where they're going, technology is becoming more immersive. I can understand sexual assault jumping to a virtual realm. Then you got a virtual court. Then you got a virtual attorney, a virtual lawyer. You got a virtual 12 jurors. Okay? So this is going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay? I am with that. But I am not with teabagging being considered sexual assault. For one, let me go through a couple of things and we'll read through the article, but I got to shut up. Whoever said that in that girl Discord, you know what? You can shut up. Shut up. Yes, I said it. Very immature. Oh my God, you can't even come up with a valid argument. Shut up. Okay, you just need to shut up because teabagging, as we know, teabagging, the term, what it's really referred to, the act is not actually happening. That's the difference. So that's why you need to shut up, because teabagging, I can understand you say sexual assault in a game if you're actually being touched in a certain way. That I understand, because there have been women, I might pull up the article, but there have been women who have played VR and felt sexually assaulted because someone touched them in a certain way. Guess what? In a VR game, it can be simulated, real actions. So if I'm reaching out to touch you and I'm groping you and you look down and you see me rubbing you, that act you can take as intentionally touching you. If I kneel down on your head like this 1,000 times, you can't say, because the term is known as teabagging, that I'm sexually assaulting you. It doesn't work like that. You don't get to make up these imaginary ways of feeling when reality is not happening. You're not being teabagged. This person has on clothes. They're not really putting nuts on your forehead. What are you thinking? How is that sexual assault? Somebody please explain to me, how is teabagging in video games considered sexual assault? Please. It is the dumbest thing I have heard in a long time. It comes from somebody who's jealous or hating or feels some type of way because they do not teabag. And they feel like because I don't teabag, others should not either. Well, everybody ain't you, boo. I'm sorry. Everybody ain't you. And everybody feels that we might want to teabag or we may not. So you got to deal with everybody's feelings. That's it. Whew, my bad, y'all. My bad. I just get a little, I get a little hot. My bad, man. I'm going to put up the restream too. My fault. Just get them in. But the reason I had to speak on that, and I'm going to go back to the article, is because if we keep playing and going this route, we'll soon have laws created based on these things. And what will happen is there are certain people who could be locked up for crimes that they feel are, that they feel are innocent or does not harm another. But in the same token, they can be pressed for. I don't like that. I don't like where we're going with that. I don't think this virtual world will be safe. Let me say that. I'm going to just put that out there. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull up the article. And I'm going to just pull up because I went on. I got a little crazy. My bad. So, all right. So the debate spread to social media where Don's responses included a vulgar and targeted remark towards another player. Rizzarod's accused of creating multiple Twitter posts targeting the same player and posted edited videos with vulgar commentary. Okay, I can understand. It's kind of targeting. So right now, I could kind of go with the lines of why they, suspended it. But Dawn has since written a tweet longer where she addressed the allegations. I have friends that have literally been raped. Wow. This is going dark. I'm glad I can beep this out, bleep it out. I'm so glad I can rewind it because, wow, I didn't even want to get that out, but it was there. It was there. Excuse me. I have friends that have literally been raped'd. I have watched SA happen in broad daylight. It is not something you can compare to crouching in a video game. I was visibly upset by this, as were hundreds of thousands of people, and replied under her thread expressing my frustrations and concerns, she wrote. Now, oh man, y'all might think I'm all over the place with this. Let me pull this back up. I'm going to pull this back up, man. Y'all gonna feel like I'm all over the place right now because I feel old girl, right? This is women. Women going at it. Shut up, girl. They're going at it. This is what I feel about that statement. I don't agree with it. In a token, I do agree with the fact that it can't be compared to those things. I agree with that. But what I don't agree with is you stating that this person cannot make that comparison. That's where you're wrong. See, even someone like me who agrees with your side can always put myself in someone else's shoes. That is the benefit of me. That is what's different from me from most people. I can always put myself in that other person's shoes. And what may offend them in a certain light may be just as bad as you feel about a certain situation, and who are you to determine which one is worse? You're not God. And Magnus, shout out to you. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the comment because this comment is a beautiful comment. Magnus has just teabagged every one of us. Let's go ahead and give it up to Magnus. Magnus, I wish I had some clap. Let me give you a couple of these. There you go. I gave you 3 of them. They were short ones too. I gave it to you, Magnus. Appreciate the donations, man. Y'all killing it. Y'all killing it, man. I don't even, you know what? Y'all, like I said, y'all paid for the show. Shit, we might as well go. I can say all the curses. You know what I mean? Who the hell cares? But yes, definitely we all been teabagged. I'm cool with it as long as it's not the physical teabag. See how easy I handled the teabagging from you? I took the teabagging for I'm not gonna lie, for the amount you could teabag me all day, but that sounded a little. I'm gonna definitely cut that off too. But pause or something else. But let's get back to the topic. Just get off there. All right, so I shit posted on Twitter, and apparently it's vulgar language. Thousands of other people, including pro players and streamers, have done it, but nothing for them. She continued with links to the offending tweets. Now, while I'm still having tons of emotions right now, it's worth noting that I will be taking this punishment with the responsibility of my actions that led to my situation. She took it. She took it like a G thing. That's what we say, right? I take full responsibilities for my actions. That's all from there. My future in competitive play or in Valorant in general is unknown. So we'll see where I go from here. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it real. CEO Bobby of Activision could learn something from this woman right here. Hold your nuts, CEO Bobby, and say, I'm responsible for some of this. And take your 26 million, however it is, money and run. Okay, so I had to say that this is something, because this picture I have up of Valorant is actually of gentlemen, and I'm not sure why I have a picture of gentlemen, because I believe it's a women competition. So I just want to say to all the women out there that this picture is just a Valorant picture. Okay, it's just a background, and I don't even pick the backgrounds. I got a team that picks the background. So the background, I just okay. All right, but as I read through the article, and I understand it's about women, I just got to shout out my women out there. Don't feel like this is, dudes just rule. But this is a nice background. It's a nice background, right? Can't be mad. So shout out all the ladies. Okay. So last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, and then I'm gonna pull in okay, got my man Joe. I'm gonna pull in my man Joe, right? So this is what I want to say about this. Last, and then I'm off of it. We're gonna move on, bring my man Joe on. Is that everybody who gets offended by these certain things done in gaming are mad because they're losing, or they're mad because they do not do the same thing, because there's no other reason for you to be mad. The teabagging stops nothing in the game. You literally get teabagged, you're dead, and you come back to life. When you're teabagged, nuts don't fall on your forehead. You just have a person with their feet on top of you and maybe a knee on your body. It is not the worst thing in the world, because I agree with the other person. There are things a lot worse in the world that could happen. I understand how you may feel about it, but just understand that the act is not happening, and the person doing it does not feel as though they are sexually assaulting you. There we go. I think that was well said. And by the way, there was reports of a woman actually suing multiple companies in VR because she was groped. They were just rubbing all over her. They were playing some game, and it was like a normal action game, and a dude just comes up to her and says, oh. He starts groping her. She looks down like, what are you doing? Oh! And she said she ran the entire game, and this dude just followed her, and he just kept like, oh, give me those. Oh, you're so nice to touch. And she actually sued the company because she felt sexually. Now, I'm going to agree on that one. That one was kind of sexual. And believe it or not, I believe that was Horizon Worlds. And if you stick your hands out like this, I believe it automatically keeps people away from you. I believe that was implemented because this woman was groped so viciously in a video game by some of our male companions. Okay. Oh, my goodness. So let me bring in my man, Joe. Joe, what is up? How you doing, man?
What's going on, buddy? Can you hear me?
Man, I can hear you good, man. Now,
All right.
hold up. I'm going to make sure I turn you up because it was a little low on my end, okay? But I see you at the restaurant, man. You just made me hungry.
I know. Fucking call-offs.
Hungry,
you
man.
know? I'm washing dishes.
Oh, my goodness. Where did that? Oh, where's Aki?
No, nobody wants to work, dude. It's impossible to hire people, and it's just one big joke. I want to talk about total injustice.
Yo, perfect. Let's talk about total injustice. Let's go ahead. Talk to me. I'm going to pull this up.
What took Nintendo so long to get a DMCA? Did they just find out about signature patches? I mean, seriously. Also, if anybody's wondering if signature patches get shut down, unless they change the game's system keys, you can still use the old sig patches to play new games. You can also use my backdoor if you're still rocking SXOS, but the new games will not work. You have to, they change the system keys. Mid-2021 games work. Anything higher than mid-2021, the games will not work because they changed the SDK and the firmware. But other than that, you know, it's bullshit. Why wait till now? I don't understand this. You know, they're just going to come back again, you know?
Yeah. And I agree. Why wait till now? Like, we've been through a year past the Team Executor fiasco. We've been through all these different takedowns from fan art to, you know, games to everything. And now they finally say, hey, we're going to DMCA the sig patches. Do you see this slowing down the community at all?
No, hell no. They're gonna come back stronger because they keep pissing off the hackers and developers. As soon as that new Nintendo, whatever the hell it's called, is coming out, it's gonna be hacked. Guarantee it. You give it a year and a quarter. Look, the PS5 is pretty much all hacked. It's hacked in private with the WebKit. You know, if it took them 2 years to hack the PS5, they had better security. It will be hacked in the same amount of time or a little bit less. You know.
I agree. And I was shocked by this because it just caught me off guard. I was just seeing it's like sig patches.
I think the new Nintendo handheld's coming out, whatever you want to call it. It has to be really close to being developed or coming out if they're going after the guy with the signature patches. This makes no sense. Why wait? You know?
Do you think possible big firmware update?
Yeah, I think a new firmware is going to drop soon. We haven't had one in a while, and you know the old signature patches will be blocked. Then about 4 or 5 days will come out. You know, if Total Injustice needs to change his name, people know who he is. You know, same thing with that guy Skidix or whatever his name is. He just posted a video formatting your Nintendo or whatever. People know what it is. You have to do code names. You know.
No, you really do. You got to do some code names or something because they're onto it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Draw vs. Zoo. Have you heard of Draw vs. Zoo?
Oh, that's the PS4 guy, right? The PS4 videos? No, I haven't heard of him. I'm surprised because I'm really in the PS4, Nintendo, and all the hacking shit. I never even heard of him though.
You know, he was just growing, got big. I want to say he was around 11,000 subscribers. Grew very quickly. But posted channel taken down. Joe,
I wonder why though. That makes no sense. Did he do Nintendo stuff or is it just all Sony stuff?
All Sony as far as I know. So, Joe, what would be your advice to anyone who has a YouTube channel who plans on posting content, modding systems, or doing anything? What advice would you give to say, hey, maybe this would help?
Definitely use code names. You know, me and Nick were talking about this when I was doing the Atmosphere repacks, trying to use code names and try to do this, but I understand you want to get your channel shut down. Definitely code names like, for instance, if I was going to start my own channel with Nintendo, I would say, OFW 14, and let's say Atmosphere was 2.0. I would say, OFW 14, then I would say 2.0. Then when you're looking on YouTube, you'll find the video eventually. Then you're going to subscribe to the person. Then you're going to know what their videos are, because that's why I tell everyone, subscribe, hit that stupid notification bell, and you'll be informed. And if anybody needs the repacks, they're on Facebook on Nick Moses 05 Facebook page.
Yeah, and that comes in the clutch for a lot of people. It's just so many people that are like, yo, I need the repack, and those repacks come in the clutch, so I got to shout you out.
Yeah.
And by the way, Eric, because Eric I actually did business with Eric for that PlayStation 4.
Awesome.
No, I must say, Sony guy, man. Sony's they did it. They got me on, man. They got me playing. I'm like, oh, Sony, where have I been? Why have I been dissing Sony? What have I been missing?
That guy's channel at the PS4, whatever his name was, I don't know if it was a guy or not, but I just subscribed to somebody else that's doing a lot of PS4 videos. His name's Michael something or other. It's a different channel.
Michael Crumb, I believe.
Yeah, that's what it is. Crumb. Yeah.
Michael Crumb.
Yes.
There we go. Okay. I'm familiar. I know a couple people. I've also messaged Michael before and reached out to Michael, but Michael Crumb does great videos.
I found out about him about a month ago, so I subscribed to his channel and like to contact, share it out and everything. I'm also trying to get a video of Mr. Mario for us. I'll keep trying, you know?
I know, man. I know Mr. Mario, he's popping. I tell him he's we're not worthy. We're not, you do one of those things. So Mr. Mario, he'll come over eventually, when the time is right. Maybe we just gotta,
Yeah, he makes great content. I love his videos,
Great content. He makes super great content. So, Joe, another thing I want to ask is, you being like me, come from that era of gaming where like teabagging was normal.
Oh yeah.
Thing. What are we getting soft, or is this businesses just trying to play by these public or morality rules?
Everybody's going woke.
I like that.
They should make an achievement unlocked for teabagging somebody. I'm sure there is one. I don't know. I don't play online games. I play all single player campaign. I love story games, but I'm sure there's an achievement for that. There's got to be in one Call of Duty or in Halo. Call of Duty, I can see. Halo, not so much, but there's got to be an achievement unlocked or some shit.
I think there is some game out there. I agree with you. The developer said we have to put a teabagging achievement in this. I don't know. I might have to look that up, but teabagging achievement. So this competition, this lady said teabagging was considered sexual assault. How do you feel like sexual assault can even happen in games? Being that we're, we from that older generation, man. You know when someone actually sexually assaults you in real life. Virtual, you go, hey, it's just virtual. So how do you feel about this sexual assault in a video game, in a virtual world?
It's fucking stupid. I can see the hand thing, like the people with the hands. That's fucking hilarious. I was laughing when you were talking about that. That's fucking hilarious. It takes a sick-minded fuck to do that to somebody in a virtual game. It's fucking hilarious. But people need to grow up. It's a game. I can see like hate speech or hate crime or whatever, but it's a fucking game. I mean, how sensitive are we going to get? Are they going to start censoring GTA? It's GTA, get the DLC for Pepper Pig. That's what it's going to be. I'm telling you.
No, I'm not going to lie. It is to the point where we're censoring. And I had to think deep about it. And I almost thought like, one side of my mind, I was the old school Nick was like, I don't care if they grab your private parts of a video game. It's a video game. It's not really you. It's a fake world. If you don't like it, cut off the game, pull off the VR set. It's not really hard.
Yeah. To the people that are woke, if you think these games are offensive, you need to check out the Hentai PC games. You want to get scared. You want to go take a look at those and see. This ain't nothing. You think teabag's going to offend you? You need to check out the Illusion games.
Yo, and one thing I will say, I was looking at it and I said, you know what? I will agree on this. If I put the VR on my daughter and a guy was groping her, I feel different.
Yeah.
Right? So I thought about that and I said, damn, I don't know. So it's a tough spot for me. Like, that's the only thing that kicked it in gear for me. Nothing.
Well, they should make, if it's like an open world game or whatever, I never did the VR. If it's an open world VR, they should make it that you have to use a register. Can you let this VR person touch this person? They both have to say yes. How fucking hard is that to do?
Yeah. Seriously,
if it's going to get that bad, then if you're going to touch somebody, it says this person cannot touch you until they press yes. Then you sign the terms and services, like for the fucking PlayStation. You accepted it, and you can't do shit about it. That's what they need to do then. It's going to be that bad.
Yo, Magnus, and you're right. And you know what, Magnus? I'm kind of with Magnus on that. Let me pull that up on screen. He got a good point. He said it's my fault because I introduced her and put the headset on to her. Now, one thing I will agree with Magnus on is I guarantee that game has some sort of terms of agreement.
Yeah.
That you are clicking before you play, just like I think VR chat, just like the other the kid game that they play on VR. All these games have that you have to agree to. Because I think Roblox, Minecraft, a lot of them, because they know chats can get vulgar. So they want
definitely
to be responsible instead of them. So no. Kind of agree with Magnus. Kind of agree. Now, Joe, my dog, any last words before you out?
Like and subscribe to Nick Moses 05. Go to the Facebook page. A lot of cool stuff's going on over there. Check out the YouTube. Definitely stay tuned. It's going to be great content.
My man Joe was awesome.
Did you get the PS4 yet?
Oh, I got it. Yo, not only do I got it, Joe, I've played it. I've not only played it, I've installed package files.
Oh,
I'm
awesome.
not only installing package files, the videos are coming. Now it's going to be PlayStation 4 tutorials and videos. Yes,
that's what I'm talking about. And if anybody needs a PS4 tutorial, go on Nick Moses 05 Facebook page. I made the video and I have the links for the files. So if anybody needs help, go on there.
My man, Joe, I'm going to holler at you later.
Have an awesome night.
Later, man. Now, my man Joe, always holding it down as always. I got one more. I'm gonna bring him on because I once I get on, I'm gonna start going. Okay, but I'm gonna bring my man on because this man deserves his own time right now, and someone who has definitely understood what the older gamers feel like. We ain't talking 16, we ain't talking 15, 17, we ain't talking that range. We talking 38, 45, 55. We talking people who playing games old and know what it's all about. My man, becoming undone. Becoming undone. What's going on with you?
Holla at your boy. What's going on?
Oh, man, I'm doing good, man. I'm glad to get you today because talking about some of these subjects, I need the old wisdom to come out because a lot of people do not understand. So before I jump into anything, is there anything you want to start with, or would you like me to go ahead and take it?
I want to shout out to G.I. Joe, our working man right there. I mean, not just the restaurant, but behind the scenes, with the gaming scene for Nick Mo Facebook page and all. Easy E, that's Eric. Man, he's just holding it down too, helping with those repacks and all. Magnus, man, he's supporting with the money. It ain't that you asking for it, but man, the love is being shown tonight, man. Most definitely. I had to shout out to them people right now. Everybody that's watching, y'all let it be known. Share the links, share the videos, tell people to like and subscribe to my man Nick Mo.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. We got to shout you out. We ain't gonna leave you out. Okay, you ain't here killing it too. What I'm gonna ask, sir, is when can I get you at one of these events? Where do I gotta come to? As a matter of fact, you know what? When are you gonna be available to attend any event for MoFam Gaming? When can I get you?
Oh, we go get together, man. We go get behind the scenes, private message, and we'll get together sometime, man.
Yeah, that's all I need to hear. We gonna connect. We gonna get some. So now, with so much to talk about, I want to start right kind of where I left off with Joe about the teabagging. Reason I want to talk about the teabagging is because you've been around. You've seen before teabagging was even able to be done to where teabagging happened, and then now they do it. How do you feel about teabagging? One, and two, is it considered sexual assault?
Man, teabagging, that goes back to the Xbox, man. When you used to link up with, 2 or 3 other systems, get your TVs back and forth. I mean, you have the little weekend parties, man, just going old school. And it was found out by accident, it's something that kind of looked cool. Like, man, I just to be honest, it wasn't even teabagging. You were doing rude and crude stuff. You're just like, man, I'm about to fart in your face or something like that. Next thing you know, somebody like, nah, man, I'm getting nasty. I'm getting even nastier with you, man. I'm about to put my, my nuts in your mouth or something like that. You just had to get down and dirty with it. And then next thing you know, people calling it teabagging and that was the Halo thing, man. It started right there, and then everybody else started doing it in every other game, you know. So that's where it goes from OG to right now. And no, man, there ain't no sexual assault, dude. He said all this is pretend stuff. This is stuff that people that had the creativity, the vision, and the mindset to bring about to where we could play, man. I mean, it's a game.
You preaching right now, man. I remember playing Street Fighter with Zangief, and I remember doing that spinning power driver, and every time I would scream nuts because their face was right there by his nuts. It was like nuts, nuts, and that's what it was. So you're right. It's like the most cruel stuff you could say at that time. So you hit it to the T. Now let me ask this to go on top of that. Do you feel like there's ever a point of sexual harassment in a video game?
I'm gonna have to agree with you with the VR because I mean, you know, there's certain boundaries, and I guess you could say that's as close as you can get. But like in video games now, man, because they're made up, and VR is gonna be the closest because it is VR for a reason. It's a virtual reality. It's a offset of our reality. So people are pretending to be something else, and it's a second type of reality. I mean, it is what it is right there, VR.
Man, you said it best. It is. It's people act a certain way in reality. Best they're going to carry that out through virtual reality, if not worse, because now they get to hide behind an avatar. Whew, it's crazy. So now I got so much, man. We had the DMCA takedown for the Sigpatches. Do you think that Nintendo got something planned in the works, or do you just think they was like, you know what, it's time, let's get them? Why do you think now they go after the Sigpatches?
Because everything else has failed. They come into their wits' end. They don't know how to stop it. They can't stop it. I mean, there's no way. I mean, it's like, I hate to say it like this because it's going to sound bad. It's like trying to put a tampon up in a sewer line, man. It ain't going to fit. It's too small. I mean, the leak is there, and the dam's going to bust wide open. That's the only thing you can say about it. There's too many people out there that have the knowledge. And if you take one down like Team X, I mean, they lay low. I don't care what you say. They lay low. They go rebrand. They go come back. And you have all these people that's hacking or have knowledge about how the switches work now, thanks to Cyrus M. And if one person goes down, somebody go pick it up because there's that nostalgia to the old school gaming, and there's that hunger for the knowledge of how things work. And people are going to pick it up. So it don't matter. They can DCMA or whatever they want to do to it. People are going to still find a way to circumvent whatever they put down there to try to stop them. If somebody's after something, they're not going to take their eyes off the prize. They go keep it on it till they get to it, and they're going to find a way around it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's no stopping it. And they're trying everything in their power. A lot of different scare tactics. Team Executor was the biggest scare tactic. I mean, if you would think any scare tactic would stop people, it would be that. But I agree. Team Executor is laying low. Won't be surprised if Team Executor is right now, like, literally leading the scene still. You know what I mean? And we don't know. Under different names, under different things. Like, because you're right. We said from the beginning, not one Executor. Not two Executor. It's Team Executor. So I agree with you. Now, last but not least, this guy, Driver's Zoo, had his YouTube channel taken. As many others have had their channel taken, had to rebuild channels from scratch. What do you recommend for any of these channels who are going to be doing these modding tutorials? What do you recommend to them to stop their channel from getting taken?
I guess there's going to be a lot of clipping needed. I mean, yeah, they can show end results, but they're going to have to do, like I seen in chat, they're going to have to link the videos to their personal website. That way, YouTube in its profit revenue type thing that they got set up can't be held accountable in any way or form. And so they don't strike it down. So no company that has ties to the video in which way or form, being it Sony, can try to mark it down and say something against YouTube, because they're just turning into a bunch of pansies. I mean, if they got to use a different platform like TikTok, use TikTok. If they got to use Instagram, use Instagram. If they got to do some type of short or something to even get the word out, use that. But video wise, I mean, the way they're doing it, like you said, you had them strings where they were kind of pulling your videos down, then putting them back up. It was almost like they were scanning through every second of each video you were putting up. And if they've gotten word on him, seeing what he's doing and everything, I guess that's pretty much what they're going to do. Go through each and every video and review it and see, you know, what the allegations are and if there's any merit to it. And for the future, he's just going to have to, I guess, just show the finished product and talk about at the beginning what he's about to do, but not show it being done. Or maybe, I know people's talking about wording, but it's going to have to be very, very vague. I mean, he can't even use a word mod. He's going to have to use some type of word where he gonna have to get a dictionary and crap. I mean, he really gonna have to get some lawyer type of crap that nobody understands. That somebody gonna have to like really be able to take a dictionary and break down the words to understand what it is, because they're getting so ridiculous with all this stuff. We're supposed to have freedom of speech and this and that. And man, it's just getting worse and worse each day with what you can do with the property you have supposedly bought. And I understand terms of service for these things and this and that, but I mean, modification doesn't necessarily mean jailbreaking and this and that, and jailbreaking doesn't necessarily mean privacy, but we do know that the 90 percentile are using it for that. But just because you're showing somebody how to do the things doesn't mean you're responsible for that person. Each individual is responsible for their own actions, and it's just the stupidity of the main companies that are trying to put the average on an individual.
Gotta drop a bomb for you. Well said. Well said. That's exactly what they need to hear. And me, myself, you're right. Scan through all my different videos. I remember having specific videos taken down, but others were not. And I was like, why? I couldn't understand. Didn't know if it was something I said, something I put in there. But as I looked, I noticed that there was not much different between the two videos. I didn't know what they were going for. I didn't know what they were taking. So I just decided, you know what? I got to stay away from the atmosphere videos. I got to stay away from the SXOS videos. I just have to do videos in relation to the software or other things. And since then, I have not had one problem. Now, becoming undone. Any last words you got to say before you out?
Everybody like and subscribe to Nick Moses' videos, to his podcast, his YouTube channel, his Vimeo, whatever he's got out there. I want you to bring your welfare check, your food stamps, your lunch. Just bring it on into the house of Moses.
My dog, becoming undone. Holla at me, and I'm going to holla at you, my dude.
Later, my man.
Later. Now, and I know I got my manager there. I got, Magnus. What happened, man? I had Magnus there. Oh, Magnus must have to drop out. Damn. All right, that's cool. That's cool. There we go. Okay, my man. Hold up. Here we go. Let me see if I can go ahead and get my man in. Okay. Let's see real quick. Bam. There we go. Magnus, can you hear me okay? Now, see, I see it moving as if your voice is talking, but I didn't hear anything. Did anybody else hear anything? Maybe it's just me. Maybe my, see, it's going. Vroom, 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 vroom. It's like Kenny off South Park. Magnus said, I don't know. I changed some stuff. It's all good. It's all good, Magnus. You cool? You cool. I see you right there. We can see the two balls right there. We see the image. We see you there. And we can actually see like the thing moving as if you're talking, but we don't hear the sound. And then I was going to say, you know what? I screwed up. It's my stuff. But then I heard Joe and Becoming Undone. So then I'm like,
Hey, what about?
Yeah, there we go. I hear you. How you doing?
Pretty good, brother.
Good, man. Good to see you. Yo, I'm glad to get you on, Magnus, because I want to ask you about a couple of these things, which I know you are very familiar with, have heard multiple times of things like this happening throughout your life, but it's happening again. And of course, everybody panics and the sky is falling, Chicken Little style. But we got a DMCA, Magnus, for the Sigpatches. Everybody went crazy. What do I do? What do I do? Why now, Magnus? Why the DMCA on the Sigpatches now after all of the other things that they've already done? Why is this one of the last things they've done?
Yeah, like becoming. I believe they're coming out with another type pretty soon too. Already been in beta leaks and stuff. Is going to be something coming out, and this other stuff that claiming that there's going to be, and then you got Nintendo doing what they're taking Total Justice down, and a couple weeks ago, or a month or two ago, was that Nintendo did. Yeah, I think they're now. I don't know. It's just a guess.
No, I'm right with you on that. It always seems like they do it aligned with something, whether it's an OLED, whether it's a firmware update, whether it's just a new system. It does seem like they're tactical. They're not Nintendo for nothing. So I'm with you on that. I do think this comes at a time where there is something else planned. So let me ask this, Magnus. Is there ever a time where Nintendo will win this war?
Maybe in 30, 40 years when everybody and made everybody forced to, be slaves.
Oh man, and the audio is breaking up some, but I got the gist. 30 or 40 years, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's much that can be done right now. I don't even think Nintendo actually wants anything to be done. It almost seems like Nintendo plays off of the homebrew community. Is there some truth to that, or do you think Nintendo just completely despises homebrew?
They know anytime that their systems, they sell more of them, like the Wii, but to protect their image and show their shareholder whatever. Hey, we are trying.
I agree. I mean, that's damn good said, because true enough, the amount of systems sold for Nintendo Switch is ridiculous. And we know Nintendo constantly sells systems, but I agree. Wii U, Nintendo Switch, all these systems being able to be modified does allow more consoles to sell. I myself own 3 different Switch consoles when I promise you I would not have purchased one if it was not for a homebrew scene. So you're spot on with that. Now, Magnus, since I got you, I got a couple other things. One thing specific is teabagging, Magnus. I got to ask you about this teabagging because I know, like I said about the girly drink, I'm drinking the drinks. We shit talk. We talk all types of shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, you shit ass out of farting on your head. Oh, I kicked your ass. It's all types of stuff. Why is it that teabagging is being considered so harsh now compared to back in the day?
Because these days nobody can't. Too sensitive. Every generation for a reason. I mean, sun, they're melting.
No, I agree. This generation is different. I don't know. Well, it's coming up. It seems like they do this all inclusive, thing where we remember growing up. You played, whether it was baseball, right? You got a first place trophy. There was an MVP. Second place got a smaller trophy. Third place lucky to get a trophy, and everybody else got stickers or just little medals. Congratulations for playing. That's it. Nowadays, it's like, yo, this ain't fair. People being hurt or teabagging is considered offensive. And I agree. Does it matter that the fact it's on a esports on a national scale, on a global scale, or do you think people soon in this generation will just play at home and be like, stop teabagging me? That's sexual assault.
I don't know, man. That's stupid. It's like Michael Screw when I was working on a Switch. Kids, I said, first one finds a screw on the floor, and I'm something special. Well, only 4 kids started looking. Oldest son found it because it stuck to his foot. I said, okay, well, you get when I come back, I'll get you something. I'm like, well, your daughter tried. She should get something. I'm like, no. Just because she potentially not mean that she's gonna get anything. Not with this moving nerves award. It's just stupid. I mean, an award. What's gonna happen? People are gonna get. They're not gonna try because okay, and I'll get something. I'm good.
Oh man, yo, that story was perfect for this scenario because you're right. If I say to the kids, they all start looking, then one finds it, I have to award the one that found it. I can't sit here and award everybody because then guess what? Next time I announce something, only one of them might start looking for it because they know when one of them find it, they all are going to get awarded. I'm with you. I'm with you. You're doing it the right way. Magnus, you're killing it with that. So Magnus, Driver Zoo, not sure if you're familiar with them, but any advice? YouTube channel got taken, now created a new one. Any advice for him to keep this channel alive and not get it ganked like the last one?
No, I started doing YouTube stuff, Xbox 360. I got Microsoft, and I left it alone. Look at my YouTube. There's still some videos there. That was it.
Damn. So you two are familiar with YouTube and how they are. It is unfair. I will say it's unfair, very unfair in their practices, where some people who are super large don't have. Oh, we lost Magnus. Oh, damn. Oh, hold on. Let me get you. We lost Magnus. It's all good, Magnus. It's all good. It's all good. We're going to go. I had to play the sound. I had to play it. It was just perfect timing. I had to play it. Now, this is the last one I'm going to go on, and then I'm going to wrap up the show. I got my manager, too, that I got to bring on. So I do have, I want to try. Let's see. Hold on. I got to get Magnus out the right way. Magnus, there you go. You good?
Yeah, I know.
No, you're good. You're totally good, Magnus. I just want to bring you on so we can get the proper exit. I mean, I hate that you cut off. So, Magnus, any last words you gotta say to anybody? We'll cover anything before you out.
Yes. Oh, hey. Right. I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for that. Let's get it. Thank you for that, Magnus. And we love you representing, man. We love having you here, being here. A lot of these questions you know better than anybody. So your intelligence is needed in the Mo family, sir. So we appreciate it. And I'm going to holler at you, my dude. Later, man. And the audio, a bit choppy, but I got you. I can understand. I can hear it. Okay. I can hear it. I have one more topic I was supposed to cover. Should I cover it? I don't know. Let's bring in my manager. Uh-oh. My manager in the house, y'all. Chris, what up?
Man.
Oh, there we go. Now we can hear you. What's up, man? How you feeling? Yo, I'm good. Man. I'm good.
How are you?
Yeah, man. I went on. I started a little later. You know, I was supposed to start right on time, but a little later. I had a lot of stuff going on as usual. And I'll be working on the weekends too. You know, I got the 9-to-5 job, so I'll be working on the weekend. I gotta get off. I also gotta work, you know, do a lot.
No, hold on. Let's call real quick. Hold on.
Did you say take it? My manager's something else, y'all. I told y'all. My manager just do whatever he do.
Psych. Check this out. Oh, wait.
Hey, you stupid, man. He got me. He said, psych. My manager a trip, man. Look at him. Oh, man. You wild, man. What's up? What is that, man? I can't see. It broke up. It dropped out. What is that? Yo, you can see the light. You can't see it though.
Oh wait.
It looked like some words. What is it?
Hold on.
Let me try and get my manager. It's my manager show now. My manager. He got it. All right, there you go. Put it up. Put it up on screen. Let's see. All right. It looked like it's a what is that? A DJ? You DJing?
The DJ equipment.
Dang. Hold up. You got some DJ equipment?
I got yeah, but you know what? I got no music.
Oh, okay. But you got the equipment. I got some connections. Let me know about the DJ equipment. I got some connections. I got people who can hook you up. You know what I'm saying? Just holler. We work out. That's what I told you. I got you. That's how we work. We help each other. Man, so let me ask you. What's up?
Wait a minute. I got a name. Byron. Byron named this. That's what it is.
What is it, Byron? What is it?
Byron named this name.
Oh,
and then I
Broski. Yo, look, he said Nick, Big Chris is cutting off. Yo, they said you cutting our budget on our video, man, and our connection. What's up, man? You the big manager, man. They said you control everything. The audio on the last call was a little choppy in this one. They said you cutting back our bandwidth. Is that true? Are you cutting back our bandwidth? This is my manager, yo.
No, what it is. DJ T Money. DJ T Money is going to be the name. Remember the name?
Yo, my manager, man. I love you too, man. See money. Hey, they're gonna call it Cash Money Ballers. That boy CMB. We all we got. Money.
But look, man. OJ, I gotta say this.
What's up?
You don't know this name. But yesterday was my grandma.
Yeah.
It is birthday.
Birthday?
It was.
Oh man, y'all turned up. What did y'all do?
Wait a minute. 7.
Yo, he ain't lying. The audio. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Our audio is choppy but the first 2 calls was good. I ain't gonna lie, man. They said you
bro. I was talking to my cousin. She was telling me that You
know you own the show, so it doesn't matter if you're late. It's fine. I appreciate it. I'm flattered. But as you being the owner of the show, manager of everything, you know, you can just walk in when you want to. Shit, you can just, you know, there you go. You got your spot.
No. Come on for a minute.
What do you say?
Joe.
They gone, man. Everybody left. They said, yo, we hollering, man. It's late night. It's like 9/11. You know what I'm saying? You know, when USA won't play. When it turned 9/11, we start thinking of what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of the day. 9/11, what I got to do? You know what I'm saying? 9/11, we got flags.
No, Nick, look what Joe said.
What did he say?
Like a DJ up.
He said you got a DJ app.
Look. You
got a DJ app?
What Joe said.
He said look like a DJ app. Put up on screen. Bye, yeah. Look like a DJ app.
No, it's not. I don't remember.
Yo, Big Chris, any last words? My audio was trash today, man. I don't know what happened. My audio, maybe it's me because everybody else come on. Yo, Chris, I'm going to ask you something before you out. Let me ask you this, okay, because we was talking about it. Teabagging. You know what a teabag is?
Oh, yeah, the teabag is when you oh, God.
What's teabagging? I'm asking you.
Teabagging is when you play around with somebody that you don't like nothing.
Yo, I love you so much,
Right.
man. Oh, goodness. You know what I mean? I don't even want to tell you about teabagging, man. I don't want to teach you what a teabag is, man. I feel bad. I think you need to go look it up. You know Google, right? You can go to Google and put teabag. I can't be the one. If I tell you, I'm going to be live doing it. So I feel like me teaching you what a teabag is just now you could Google. Now I can say he Googled it. Even though I suggested he Googled it, but you Googled it. I didn't physically make you Google it. You know what I mean? It's you Google teabag. If somebody, hey, lock your door, man. Lock your door. Don't have nobody walk in while you pulling up teabagging. I don't need them coming to my door talking about you got your man watching teabagging video. And somebody said, just don't search blue waffles. Don't search it. That's all I got to say. I ain't going to say nothing else. They said, don't. So you don't put that in. Your door locked. They said, too. You see some of the comments? Some of the comments I get videos that you typically don't want to type in. But when people say that, you know they're really saying, type it in. Yo, just look at the chat. You see a couple of those. Type them in. You might learn something today. The chat, Fam is teaching the manager today. Okay, they're giving you all the teabagging definition, all the gaming references that you're listening to tonight. How about that? References. Woo, them gonna be hot, boy. You're gonna be loving. What happened?
Nick.
What's up, man? It broke up. I couldn't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
I got you. What happened? I can't hear it. It's breaking up. Oh, man, we done. I can't even hear nothing. Yo, we messed up, man. Yo, we're going to do this, man. Chris, any last words you got out? Our audio is crapping out. You got to say anything before we out. You got it. The floor is yours. Take it. Take it.
I'll hit you up later, man. Then, every out, then Mother the 5, man. He's the best of the best. Go. What do you talk about now? If you don't know, now you know.
No, talk to all. Let them know. Big Chris manager on deck.
Stand up for
your boy.
Your boy.
Stand up.
Crazy.
Chris, shout out. I can't be all day talking to you. We gonna shut down the show, man. My dog. I ended with you. Salute. That's my dog, man. Anyways, yo, I had other subjects. We ain't gonna make it. We already 2 hours and 40 minutes in. I was gonna talk about Kyler Murray, football player, got a deal and all this other stuff, but we ain't even gonna get into all that. I got a bunch of other things. Twitch streamers, Overwatch players going on strike, Roblox Oof sound being taken out. Got a whole lot, but this is what happened. We get to talking and the show goes on. So other than that, I might have to do another show, maybe tomorrow, pick up the other topics or something. You know what I mean? But without further ado, shout out to everybody that tuned in, hit the like, subscribed, and all that, notifications, share the content out. You're going to be seeing PlayStation 4 videos now. You've seen the recent Nintendo Switch videos. You've seen that Facebook sharing a lot of content. You see the Twitter a lot more active. With the summertime ending, kids getting back to school, I'm getting back to videos. So without further ado, it's your boy Nick Multis 05.